This is your Friday Night Lights podcast,
photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services.
Coke, don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a mule.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
Hey. Good night.
But I missed that. What's going on, podcast people?
What's good, family?
Well, hello, everyone.
Well, how the hell are you? Well,
It's been a minute.
We understand we took our hiatus off for a minute, but we back.
He's back. And on a draft night.
On draft night. Shout out,
Did I just age myself?
shout out to all Georgia high schools who have someone that shall be taken in the NFL draft this weekend and or free agency. Big ups, Georgia. Number 4 in the nation right now in the last decade of putting players in the NFL, man. Big ups, Georgia and Georgia high school sports.
Which is amazing considering the population as compared to the other places.
Exactly.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
But come join us, check in, let us know where you guys are checking in from. And who you representing tonight. Give us your draft picks, first round. Who you got going first round, the number 1 draft pick overall.
For your team.
This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. 1, what high school you represent, and then number 2, what NFL team you represent tonight. That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to know.
Y'all already see my headline.
Colquitt County, Georgia.
Let's go, Bucks.
All right,
We
Moultrie.
need all the help we can get.
Let's go, Falcons. I need my defensive end, a defensive tackle drafted at number 8 tonight.
Hell, we need a whole damn team for the Buccaneers. So
Yeah, I saw y'all like the Salvation Army. Y'all were just getting stuff away.
yeah, I don't know what the hell going on with our team right now.
Donating. They said every spot that y'all need, y'all had a full sheet.
Yeah. Like, if you good, we're gonna get rid of you. We just gonna stick with the mediocre.
Man, it's a lot of things in sports that we missed. We would definitely be recapping throughout the next coming weeks. But for right now, we're gonna talk about the draft tonight. We're gonna talk about the Deion situation, podcast team, anything else we got on slate.
Depending on how time permits, might even throw an interview in, depending on how time permits, leading up to the draft.
There we go.
But the biggest thing is, man, I am glad to be back on here hearing y'all voices talking to y'all.
Same.
Here.
Same. It's been too long.
Man, y'all my therapy.
Jeremy and Devarius Franklin for checking in. Got top Bulldogs and a Falcon. Look, another doggone Falcon.
Yep. Now, the one thing, Jeremy, who we all know is the troll and the friend of the show. Jeremy, we know you, Appleton County, but we never know your NFL team, Jeremy. Shout out your NFL team.
He bandwags depending on who winning.
That sounds about right, Jeremy.
I mean, we know he's Appleton County. We know he's Oregon Duck. And then anybody else.
Yeah, he Alabama, he Florida, he anybody. He just a bandwagon rider.
I think Oregon is really, really, really his team, though. He just and UGA is just whoever UGA is playing is who he roots for.
Exactly.
But I mean, I wouldn't like UGA either after that dragon. Way too.
Right, DeVars. We got that number 8 pick, man. What you think? Who you think we should be taking? I like defense. What you think? Podcast, we got our sister Shakira checking in with us.
Hey, Shakira.
Hey guys, forgive my tardiness.
What's going on here?
We down here trying to brave the storm.
Look,
Yeah.
we glad you made it home safely.
Yes. Look, with a car full of children that would be quiet. Well, they ain't gonna say they wouldn't be quiet, but it's 2 younger ones and they into Roblox. So
Don't even get started.
Well, good. What we got working with? Mike, give us some upcoming things we're gonna discuss and what you put out on the podcast this week with some of the Georgia athletes that we looking out for their names.
Well, we're gonna do it like this. So, just so everybody knows what we got going on for tonight. Let me kind of bring it up real fast. Hold on, let me cancel that. Let me go here. Screen share.
We don't see that.
No, I'm trying to actually get something up on the screen. There we go. That's what I was trying to get up on the screen. So this is what we're gonna talk about tonight. Posted up all high school players from the state of Georgia eligible for the draft this year. So this is what we're looking at. So you can see the heading up there. I'm gonna do something so everybody don't lose the columns on what we're talking about. Top row. All right. So Will Anderson out of Hampton, Dutchtown, number 4 ranked per ESPN. Should be going in the first 4 picks of the tonight. But just give everybody an idea of what we're looking at. There we go. That's better. Everybody can see it now.
yes.
All right. So these are some players that we're going to be looking for getting drafted over these next 3 days out of the state of Georgia, see where they end up at. Now, do keep in mind, these are not our rankings. These are ESPN rankings. So if you see a player from a specific area, don't get mad at us. Get mad at ESPN. But as everybody can see, we have a lot of players. We have 49 players from the state of Georgia eligible for the draft this year. Let's hope all 40. I'm hoping all 49 gets drafted and none of them sign as an unrestricted, non-drafted free agent.
I agree, and I'm greening because I see Charlie Thomas from Thomasville on there. So he's towards the bottom. He's not up that high.
Okay. Hey, it don't matter.
He is. Hold on, there you go, right there. Hold on, go back up a little bit. He's 32.
Well, rank 293 by rank 293 by
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna let the rest of the panel know. I'm muting microphone right now because I got a real bad echo going on. I don't know who the echo is coming from, but just so everybody knows. So this is one thing we're gonna talk about tonight, and we're gonna keep track of is this list. The next thing on the topic is something that was brought up by our sister Kira was the discussion or the upsetness of Deion Sanders out in Colorado, which I hope we can find some time and get into that tonight before the draft gets started. The other thing is there's been some movement of coaches and directors of operation going on in high school football within the state of Georgia. Hopefully we can take some time to talk about that. Time permits, talk about the incident going on with a particular Middle Georgia trainer, and obviously, we definitely gonna talk about Lamar Jackson.
Definitely. Go get
And
your
what-
money, Bartholomew.
And what went down with him today? Get your paper, boo boo. So where y'all want to start at? Y'all want to focus in on the draft, on the prospects from the state of Georgia. Or y'all want to move in a different direction right now?
If it's okay with the panel, I think we should start elsewhere. We can get back to the draft when it's coming up to the draft, because we would also be on during the draft talking about the picks as well as following that sheet of the Georgia players. So hopefully y'all stay on with us throughout the draft. We don't know how long we will stay on going through the draft, but we know majority of the first round we will be on. So if it's okay with the panel, let's start elsewhere and work our way to the draft when it's about time for the picks.
I got no problem with that.
It's okay with me.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. Lamar Jackson. I am happy the man got paid today, and he did what I thought he should have done. The man just signed a 5-year, $260 million contract.
Bartholomew Aloysius St. Jackson, I'm proud of you, man. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. You got your money. To all the naysayers and everybody who had something negative to say about that man, him being his own agent, bringing his mom in to help him and all of this other stuff, I just want to know what that crotte is like. I mean, did you barbecue it, saute it, fried, dice it, twist it up in a wrap?
I wanted to throw in a damn towel for him because I got sick of it.
So then maybe I should ask my sister how that crotte tastes.
It don't taste like nothing to me because it ain't gonna benefit me. But let me catch a couple games in Baltimore. I'll let you know.
That's what's up.
All right. So just so everybody knows, like I said, Lamar Jackson basically in agreement with a contract, 5-year contract, $260 million. Of that contract, $185 million is guaranteed money.
Highest paid quarterback.
They had to supersede Jalen amount.
Correct.
Oh my gosh.
Highest paid quarterback.
I think my biggest thing is I'm happy to see him put one, get the highest guaranteed money in the league. That's number one. Number two, the remaining money, I'm glad to see you put it in incentives to prove to the league and yourself that you worth that money.
Yeah, well, big ups to him and his agent, whoever been negotiating on his behalf, because I mean that's the important part. You got to have somebody who's willing to get in the trenches and in the dirt to make these kind of negotiations on your behalf, and you got to trust these people to do it. Because had he not had the right agent, they probably would have left him, months ago waiting.
Facts. All right, but anything else? Anybody got to say about Lamar Jackson?
Yeah. So all you future draftees on tonight, make sure you get yourself a good agent.
I recommend Jalen Hurts' agent, Nicole,
which has an all women's team. Her firm is an all women's team, so with her leading the bunch. So I would make that recommendation too.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. Shit, man, you better get that Matt Ryan. You better get Matt Ryan's agent because Matt Ryan and Julio Jones had the same agent. That's who you better get. That joker boy, he can sell water to a whale. He can sell ice to an Eskimo.
Matt ain't even on a team right now, is he?
Nah,
no,
but what I'm saying is though,
he got from the Falcons, but you have to take into account the Falcons are always gonna Falcon. So
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
that,
So
that's what.
we can't give us another good example. That one ain't no good one.
Why you gotta go there? Why you gotta bring? Why you got? You know what? I don't even want to talk about that no more. I don't even want to talk about that no more.
Look, we about to see if they about to fasten up again tonight.
I don't even want to talk about that no more. See, that's why I miss y'all. Well, that's why. See, that's one of the
Look,
reasons why I miss y'all.
y'all liable to pick a kicker in the first round.
Look, man, them the Raiders right there picking the kicker with a first round pick now, not the Falcons. Them the Raiders. Don't get us confused now. We got red. We got red in our uniform along with the silver. Cause then the Raiders picked the kicker out of Florida State, Janikowski in the first round.
Right. Like, you don't pick no kicker in the first round.
But I mean, I think he balled well for him. I mean,
He did. He's a very good kicker.
so yeah, that was a little sketchy. But
Yeah.
it worked out.
So, all right. You know what though? We need to go ahead and get the elephant out the room. So we need to go ahead and address it real fast. What's the dude name from Middle Georgia? I forgot.
Mark Taylor.
Mark Taylor.
Yeah.
What you want to
Now I don't want to. My thing is, I don't want to spend too much time on the man. I don't want to give him 15 minutes of fame on him. But with majority of our audience being Middle South Georgia, I do feel like we need to say something on.
He done lost his mind. That's all I gotta say.
I don't think he lost it. I think that's just how he's always been. I mean, that's as good as it gets. That's how it's always been. I mean, he didn't lose it. It's baseline. That's where he was. And go ahead. He has a reputation. I mean, even before this, and when I heard it, none of it surprised me. Let's put it like that. A lot of people have been complaining about him for years. But hopefully those that did not know now know and will think twice. Well, he's done. I mean, I don't think he'll be able to train anybody, but
let me just interrupt you just for a minute and let me get my spiel. I do apologize for interrupting you, but y'all know that's my thing as we start back at this new season. Number one, he got no repercussions. Okay, I know people saying that people are gonna stop going to him and all of that, but let's just be real. Couple of months by the time season start, this gets swept under the rug like everything always do. I just asked Middle Georgia and the state of Georgia, do your homework. I can guarantee you Mark Taylor is not the only trainer. Mark Taylor does not have these connections that he speak of. This is who Mark Taylor has always been. He had an issue with a trainer. If anybody want to get a trainer, look up Tone Harris. Look up Marquez Thomas. Look up E-Team Sports. Look at these trainers, man. Brent Allen. Look up these trainers. And it's a guy in Macon. I can't think of his name. I do apologize. Lee, the kid that trained your son, Shane. Look up these trainers. These guys are just as good, if not better, than Mark Taylor. And don't come with the BS where you can obviously see all he was doing was using our kids to make money. And we know how he feels now and have always felt about him behind closed doors. So, F you, Mark Taylor. That's how I feel about it.
And another thing I will say, parents, his results. I mean, just listen to the name of his company, Speed Elite. He worked on speed. He didn't really develop anything else. And if he came to you about your child, it's because your child's probably going Division I anyway. You know, he can say, "Oh, I'll get your kid here. I'll get your kid there." Those kids were going Division I anyway. So he kind of gloms on to people and just don't go. Find somebody else. Bottom line,
Find somebody else. And I do have a list of those trainers around here in Middle Georgia, and I promise you all I will have it out for our next show. I won't piggyback on and hang on that too much because I really, like I said, F. Mark Taylor, I don't want to give him the glory of thinking that he mean anything to anybody. So I definitely have that list of trainers. If anybody's interested, Mark Taylor is not the only trainer, and he's a complete a-hole. So Charlemagne the God said it best. Give him the donkey of the year. Damn a day.
And that's that on that.
Look, and people who did waste their money or whatever, don't take it as a loss. You was trying to invest in your child, but now that you know, put your money where your mouth is and invest in your child with somebody who's worthy and who's going to be thinking about your child best interest at heart because they look more like him.
Yeah. What we gave him? Yeah, we gave him about 4 minutes of fame. So it is what it is.
Yeah, way too much.
Yeah. So gonna move on from that. Get that out. We got that out of the way. We ain't gonna address it no more. Prime time and this practice film thing. I know we as a panel, we had a conversation going yesterday, and I know I pulled myself out of the conversation because I personally said I'm gonna save my comments for today. So here's the thing: Deion Sanders is not willing to give practice film to kids transferring out of Colorado, and I agree with Primetime on this one, and any other coach that is not giving away practice film. And I'm gonna tell you why. What I do in practice stays in practice because, for the simple fact, I'm practicing to work on stuff. I'm running formations, I'm running trick plays, this, that, and the other bit in practice that I'm not going to show in a game. So therefore, why am I going to give you practice film when you ain't good enough to get on the field in a real game to have my media department create a highlight film for you?
Okay, that's great. But that wasn't his practice. I can see what you said. If this was Kirby, yeah, he wasn't there last year. Just give it. I mean, it's not
release these kids because what are you holding it for? If you don't plan to keep those kids, we're talking 51 kids have entered the transfer portal from Colorado University. So at this point, you ain't trying to keep them anyways. So release their film and wish them the best at trying to provide another opportunity for them somewhere else.
Here's my problem. No. Here's my problem. Here's my problem with that.
Being petty right now, for real.
No. Here's my problem with that. Now you're expecting me to show my hand, i.e., my playbook. I got my playbook. 75% of my plays are on national TV. They are public. I run 75% of my playbook during the game. That other 25%, we working on in practice. We're simulating it in practice. We're going through it in practice just in case I need to run it in a real game. I'm not willing to show that to anybody.
How much of that are you showing? If I have a kid that's playing a certain position, how much of the playbook are you showing with kids showing, 30 seconds to a minute of film of him running reps in practice? You're not showing a playbook.
Okay,
I've seen children with just themselves on highlights. I haven't seen a whole team practice. Exactly. And I don't think that's what they're asking for.
A playbook that way.
Okay, so I ask just like this right here. What good is they gonna help him on his transfer to have that 30 seconds or whatever?
What's the difference in using it as a transfer and using it as someone that's going to college or trying to get recruits to look at you?
Right. It's just like in high school. If he's not getting enough reps in a varsity game in high school, you got to use your practice rep film. It's the same as high school.
Come on, babe.
You
Let's
in
be
college.
honest. No huddle. No huddle is showing no high school practices. No, I mean, when you trying to get in college, you putting together game films. When you going to the
If
draft and they
that's
going
all
through your
you
film,
have,
game
if that's
films.
all you have,
Ain't
and you trying to get on, if you trying to get on with another school, if that's all you have, you got to do what you got to do. And if that's what you got to present, that's what you got to present.
But here's my thing. Okay, I think we all missing something.
as a mother,
How many cameras are out there doing practice? At a maximum, you got 4. One camera on each side of the field that is recording the entire field. Whereas in a game, you have multiple camera angles out there that can focus in on a player. That's number one. Like I said, number 2, y'all are missing the bigger picture here. Coaches work on everything in practice.
And at the same time, if you ever watch any film, whether it's on Max Prep or some high school coach sending you some film of a kid on his team, all you getting is highlights.
But is the highlights coming from practice or game? They're coming from a game because
you running more plays in games than you running in practice.
Tell me a coach.
I disagree.
I disagree with that because in practice, you're game planning for that week for that opponent. You see something in that opponent that you feel you can do.
Practice,
why do I want to discourage playing?
You running your scheme for Friday night with a scout team, and the scout team is playing as your opponent.
No, it's more than practice.
You're not exposing your playbook.
Yes, you are.
You got
it's more to practice than just that. Because when you're going to go through special teams, you may work on a trick play for special teams, a fake punt, a fake field goal. You may work on or try to implement a fake punt return, a fake kickoff return, a trick kickoff return, trick punt return. You don't want that exposed to your competition.
Who say he going to a team of his competition? These
Who
kids
says
are
he's not?
these kids trying to get picked up on a team.
Why do you think for a long time? Hold on. Why do you think for a long time Georgia SEC schools did not allow a player to transfer to another SEC school?
Well, that was
for a long
NCAA.
time.
That was NCAA.
No, that was the SEC rule where you could not. The schools in the SEC agreed. They had an unwritten rule before the transfer portal. You can transfer, but you ain't transferring to another school in the SEC. If not, I'm gonna keep your eligibility. It was an unwritten rule in the SEC. Why? Because they don't want their playbook and secrets put out to the competition.
Well, my whole thing is this. When you start talking about highlight films, you got an editor on that. You got someone that goes in, they take plays from different game scenarios and put it together for a highlight tape. A practice film, you don't have that. Now you're showing from the time of the snap for what being read, what's being ran, what the defense is doing. You showing all of that. You exposing everything. It's not like these kids are asking for a highlight tape to be made from their practice film. They're asking for actual practice film. I don't see that no coach in America is willing to just give up this film showing what was going on at their practices. I don't see that happening.
Because you ain't finna see no huddle highlight from practice. You're going to see huddle highlight from game.
And you're
So
not
how
looking
long are they
at
keeping these? Okay, how long are they keeping these practice films? And I guess my thing is, are they asking for practice film from spring practice? Are they asking from old
It
practice?
don't matter. If they're asking for film from the spring, no. Okay, go ahead.
In this instance, it does, because what they did in practice last year has no bearing on Dion's practice because it's a whole different scheme. It's not going to hurt anything.
Can't say that.
No, sir, it's definitely a different scheme. We know that. But my only thing on that is let's be real. Deion ain't sitting over Colorado practices from last year's film. He don't have that film and say, no, I'm not getting that, because let's be real. If you got practice and you got a media team that's responsible for coming out videoing your practices, I doubt if Deion Sanders is going to that media team and saying, don't give practice on this from last year. I guarantee you this is about spring practice of this year leading up to that spring game. Because majority of those kids that's transferring was probably non-factors anyway to even have practices on last year to even want to show.
Now, with that being said,
1-11 last year.
Now, with that being said, here's my thing. If the kids want film from the spring game, that's public. They ain't gotta ask Colorado for it. They can download it off YouTube. They can download it from ESPN. But if they're asking for the film from the spring practices that led up to that game, ain't no right coach in their mind gonna give up that film. No right coach in their mind is gonna give up that film.
Deion ain't taught that many plays. He just got there. He ain't taught that many plays. Hell, everybody leaving.
Practice film is not finna get released. Plain and simple. Ain't no coach.
Thank you, Brian Mickles. He said Deion is wrong. Period. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have changed his mind and said, "Okay, release the video." Thank you. Why hold these kids back?
What is he releasing? The spring game, more than likely, is what he's releasing. Not the practices, but the spring game. Because ain't no coach in their right mind want to let the world know what's going on in practice. It's the same way with the NFL. NFL, once the season starts, their practices are closed to the public. Why? That's when they implement their game plan and the full playbook. It's the same way in college.
I mean, that's true. And Brian, I gotta disagree with you. If Deion changed his mind about that, it's probably because he been getting so much flack. Like, I guarantee you, if right now, Alabama transfers try to transfer and Nick Saban say he ain't releasing no practice film, I guarantee you he's not getting the flack that Deion Sanders is getting. Like, let's just be real. So if he changed his mind, it's probably because of that.
No.
The situations are different to me. But
what people missing out on is this. Comparing Nick Saban, Kirby Smart to Deion is apples and oranges. Here's the thing. With Deion, majority of these players leaving Colorado, were not going to play this year because of the incoming talent. So therefore, they did not have game film to provide.
Look, you're talking about a team that was like 1-11.
Exactly. The only film they had was practice film of them. So therefore,
giving whatever film that these kids have is not going to hurt Deion and his future team and who he has remaining on the team. Give those kids their film. They was 1-11 last year. What is it gonna hurt you, Deion? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Release those film. Let those kids try to score somewhere else, and you carry on with your program.
Giving up practice film from your regime, it does hurt you in the long run as a coordinator. I don't care whether it's offense or defense, it's going to hurt them in the long run, which is going to hurt the head coach. Because
come up with more plays. Open that playbook up, then, Deion.
Okay, well, let's just think about the NFL. Let's think about Spygate. Let's think about where the Patriots had somebody spying on the Jets in practice. Like, you don't do that. You don't, ain't no coach in the NFL. I don't care if it's down to high school. You're not giving up your practice films to take to another coach.
Yeah, I've seen Northside people and everybody come to Peach County open practice and video with their phone.
Wow. And I can't believe
I've seen that with my own eyes. Sit there in the stands like they're taking video with their phone.
I've seen other players, other schools come to games, but I have never seen no practices.
No, I'm gonna say it like this. At the high school level, it is more relaxed than it is at a collegiate or NFL or professional level. Plain and simple. Unless you can physically lock the doors, anybody in the public can walk up. So yes, in high school, it is possible to see people walking up, filming, recording. But when you get to the collegiate level and the pro level, now you're messing with people's money, livelihood. Therefore, you don't see people walking in, a homeless dude walking in off the street, walking up looking at practice. Why? Because it's in a secure facility, whether it's indoor facility or in a game stadium facility that is controlled entry. Totally different thing. You can't compare those two.
That's my point. I think this situation is unique, and in this instance, I don't think it would hurt to just give them that practice film.
No, practice film is practice film. That shit stay with me. The public ain't seen it, and the public will never see it because it is my plays, my offensive coordinator playbook and my defensive coordinator playbook. I'm not putting their business out there like that. What you're gonna see in game is totally different, but you're not gonna see what we're doing in practice.
I agree.
Well, going 1-10, whatever they practice didn't work at practice or in regular game situations. So they ain't got much to lose if they give it to them. What you showing us?
That's my only assumption. If they're asking for practice film from the 2022-2023 season, Deion has no right to hold that from them. And I don't think they would even go to Deion. They should be going to their media department of the school, whoever is recording their practices for that.
But we don't know if Deion is controlling that either.
We don't. Well, but if you're talking about practice film from this spring, I don't give a dang who you are. I'm not releasing no practice film what we working on this spring because we went 1-11 this year. Deion come in to make a change. And I'll be dang if I'm finna give somebody the upper hand by letting them see what we doing in practice.
But he definitely don't need to give the upper hand.
I agree with on that aspect of it, just that single aspect. But everything else, just give them people that stuff.
You can't do that.
Let them move on.
You can't do that. You can't do that. And this is my thing. Because I know if I'm walking in as an offensive coordinator or a defensive coordinator, I got in my contract already. Practice film ain't being released, period. So we do not understand if it's something contractual that's preventing the school from letting that practice film be released. Because like I said, what you do in practice is not the same thing you're doing in game. Because in practice, you're working on plays. You're developing, you're drawing up stuff in practice that you don't want your opponent to know about. You're trying to perfect execution so you can do it in a game. I don't want that practice film to be showed, to be seen. Because now you're affecting my ability to get a job somewhere else as a coordinator. There's a lot to this practice film.
But again, Mike, I just say this. Deion started spring practice beginning of April, end of March, whenever Colorado started their spring practice. If those kids are asking for film from that moment to now when they choose to go into the portal, I stand with Deion. I wouldn't give you a Mickey thing. But if them kids asking for practice film from last year or if they upperclassmen the year before and all of that, Deion do not have no rights to that and need to let them take that on with them.
But
exactly, that's my point.
You just got fired from Colorado as the offensive coordinator. Do you want them to see what you was working on in practice? And you trying to get a job somewhere else?
Hey, but look, as Deion Sanders, he don't care about that coordinator. That ain't
that's the thing. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Deion. I'm talking about what's in the contract.
He probably ain't gonna get no job no way.
If he ain't hired, they ain't gonna hire him.
Not with no one.
Exactly.
Okay, let me make y'all feel good then. If you the prior coordinator from Georgia that just went to Baltimore, I can't even think his name now. Tom Monkey. Do you want Georgia releasing your film of what you've done in practice while you was at Georgia?
That's different. Georgia been winning.
It's no different. It's no different. The thing is, as a coordinator, you don't want your work exposed.
Honey.
So why release the practice film?
His work probably need to be exposed so somebody can tweak it. And he went 1-11.
Y'all focus on the record, man. Read the
I
part they
understand Dion has no control of Colorado Buffalo prior to him signing that contract. Anything that went on with them kids before that, Dion need to release it. He got no control. Now, I thought the whole hype was about this spring. Now, if it's about this spring, like I said, I understand Dion saying, "If you pay me, get out my face." I see that. But if you talking about these kids won't film from last year and previous years, Dion has no right to hold that, man.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. And but from here to now, I get that aspect of it. And I'm gonna be quiet because people gonna get upset saying I'm hating on Dion. So I'm just gonna leave that part to myself. But
yeah, y'all ain't no prime, man.
He need as much help as he can get. So I get that, not wanting to put his stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Dion will win the Pac-12 within the next 3 years.
Okay.
I don't know now. USC don't have something to say about that.
Dion will win the Pac-12 within the next 3 years.
USC got something to say about that one. That's all I'm gonna say on that, buddy.
Dion will get beat by the Air Force Academy this year. Mark my words.
I believe
now you lose to a service academy, you got a problem. Now you already know if you lose to a service academy, you got a problem. Plain and simple.
That's not happening.
They lost to him last year. They losing to him again this year.
Well, they lost to him without prime.
Well, we're gonna see what Colorado gonna do this year. And I don't expect much. I expect them to have go 5-6 this year. That's just me.
5-6 in the Pac-12?
Yeah.
They'll make a bowl. I stand on that now. Y'all know me. Check the receipt at the end of the year. They'll make.
Will they win the bowl?
Now you know you got to go 6-5 at the minimum to make a bowl. I don't even see them doing that this year.
They'll make a bowl and win it, and it's gonna be. Now here's the thing. I had somebody tell me if you look at Dion playing in the SWAC last year, ran through the SWAC, but lost both. I'm talking about both bowl games, and he lost them embarrassingly. So they try to talk like, that's it. That's it. He got out coached. But I don't think going into the a P5 conference in the Big 12, I don't think Dion will not be able to coach against. I mean, let's be real. Besides Lincoln Riley and Dan Lanning up in Oregon, who else you really looking at in the Big 12 in the Pac-12 that you can say is a great coach? I don't see nobody out coaching Dion, especially with the talent that he's drawing in.
Okay.
No. Okay. I'm gonna say it's okay.
He ain't got it locked. He ain't got it locked down. Give him a couple of years. They might be decent, but he ain't got it locked like that. I'm sorry, bro.
I know, babe. You just say he gonna lose to the Air Force.
He is.
Y'all just make sure y'all send out a reminder when that game is being broadcasted.
Yes.
This fall, I'm gonna be mule chasing. I ain't gonna have time for all of that.
Look, right, sis.
The mule
It's the mule chasing for me. I'm gonna just be outside. I ain't chasing nothing,
baby.
But you know what though? This is the part that's killing me when you say that is when you talk about the coaches in the Pac-12. Let's understand who we're talking about. We're talking about Cal Whittingham out there in Utah, Lincoln Riley at USC,
the one,
Kalen DeBoer at Washington,
still one,
Jonathan Smith at Oregon State,
still one,
Skip Kelly at USC. I mean, UCLA.
UCLA, still one.
Dan Lanning at Oregon.
Two.
And then you got Deion Sanders coming in at number 7 in the Pac-12. Man, come on now. He gonna get out coach until he learns, until he understands what's going on in the Pac-12.
Right.
It ain't gonna happen this year.
This ain't HBCUs.
This ain't HBCU, dog.
I mean, but they
Now,
my
let's
point
be
is they
real,
don't even
because
have
Dan
anything to
Lannon
do with it.
came from the SEC as a defensive coordinator, defensive-minded coach, and went up there to Oregon in the Pac-12 and still had one of high-team offenses.
That's what I'm saying. It's some coaches out there in Oregon.
My point
in the
is
Pac-12.
whether it's HBCU, whether it's D2, D3, he out talents people. But when he has comparable talent, the record has shown that he has gotten out coached.
Exactly.
Now, will that be different? I don't know. But whether it doesn't matter what the level is. The point is, unless he's got more talent, he wets the bed. But hopefully he can change that around. I want him to do well. I really do. But he hasn't shown that he can at this point.
Not losing both of his Celebration Bowls. No, he sure hasn't. Deion still has to prove. He did a great job at Jackson State with what resources stuff he had available. But he gonna have to prove himself at Colorado. If y'all trying to make Deion to be the this great coach that y'all want him to be, he gonna have to prove it at Colorado.
Hey, why everybody against Deion so much?
No, ain't nobody against Deion. It's about Deion facing reality and his Deion fans facing reality. Here's my question for the panel and for the viewers. As of today, who are the top two teams in the Pac-12 favored to win the Pac-12?
I would say Oregon and USC, and I think they both in the same.
You got part of it right.
Utah might do a little something.
Nope. I'm gonna tell y'all, USC and Washington. It's USC and Washington right now are the two teams favored to win the Pac-12.
Washington, they do that every year with Washington.
No, but here's the thing with Washington though.
Washington is a basketball team.
Thank you, babe.
A football team.
No. Okay. Do you know what the head coach is doing up there in Washington right now?
Losing to the other Pac-12 schools every year. That's all I know.
Dude is 90-11. He has the biggest winning percentage in the Pac-12 as of right now. He's the best head coach in the Pac-12 right now.
Does he win when it matters?
As of today. I'm saying as of today because he got more games up under his belt than a Lincoln Riley. He got more games up under his belt than a lot of coaches in the Pac-12. But what I'm getting at is, Colorado, they're not going to make the adjustments until after Deion's first season. They're gonna try and make adjustments on the fly during the season, but they're really not going to get those adjustments made and implemented until Deion's second season as coach. Because he's making a major jump. And then on top of that, all those players that came from Jackson State with him to Colorado, they got to make that adjustment too.
Exactly, including his son. I'm ready to see his son play at the level, that we think that he could play at, because, it's going to make a difference.
And I'm going to tell you why.
The speed of the game is about to change. The speed of the game is about to change for those players that came from Jackson State.
He will be a Heisman candidate.
Well, I'll tell you like this. Based on everything that I've read about Colorado spring practice, the offense is high octane, but the special teams and the defense need a whole lot of work.
And them boys need to get in that weight room. Them boys was small. They look like high school boys out there on that field.
That's why they asked in the transfer portal. Deion don't want that.
But now, and I know that the Pac-12 is not big on defense, but if your defense is that bad, I wish him the best, and that's all I can say.
Yeah, for sure.
That. Can we? Y'all got anything else to say about Deion? Because I was going to ask a question. Okay.
I'm done with it.
I know the draft is slowly approaching.
13 minutes.
Okay, so that's perfect timing. Guys, before we got on, There was a debate about which quarterback should go first in the NFL draft. There were some people saying that CJ Stroud should be the first pick. And then there were others that were saying Bryce Young should be the first pick. So I want to know from y'all, who do you think should be the first quarterback to go in the draft and why? And panel, y'all can discuss why you choose the quarterback that you chose.
Let's
Bryce Young.
hear from the fans because I'm interested to see what they thinking too.
Yes.
I know. I'm saying Bryce Young. He's more pro ready than CJ Stroud.
Well, we'll see what they say before we voice ours first, because I don't know about.
I don't know about Young. Going first. I honestly think Stroud should go before him, and I would even take the risk of saying Richardson would go before him, only because without the O-line that Bryce Young had at Alabama, when they had those injuries and them people were getting to Bryce Young, that joker was off his game.
Okay.
He was getting frazzled. I just don't think he can go. I think what the number one should be somebody who has that mobility capability, who has the accuracy capability. I mean, it needs to be an all-around person at QB.
Just to pick it back off what Shan just said. She made a great point. She kind of stole my thunder there. Go back 4 years, 3 years, or whatever Bryce been the starter at Alabama. Look at how many offensive linemen was in first round, second round draft picks. You go and look at Florida and you go and look at Ohio State offensive line and see how that number compares. Yet and still, CJ Stroud was the best quarterback in college football and going to be the better pro. Ain't no way Bryce Young should be going better than CJ Stroud. Now, on the other hand, as a Falcon fan, I'm glad and hoping he go. I'd rather deal with Bryce Young for the next 10, 15 years than have to deal with CJ Stroud. But CJ Stroud should definitely be number one.
Yeah, I think he's already locked in Carolina getting Young.
Y'all really gonna make me say it, huh?
Yes, go ahead and say what everybody else is thinking, Mike. Go ahead.
Ohio State quarterback in general. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Ohio State quarterbacks in general, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think one is the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears and did damn good.
Shit, he out there running for his life every Sunday.
That ain't the quarterback.
For 18 weeks straight, he was out there running for his life.
That ain't the quarterback fault. That's the team fault if they ain't got the people out there to protect him. And that's what the heck Bryce Young gonna be doing.
Okay, name me another Ohio State quarterback besides Justin Fields that done did something in the NFL. That did something in the NFL besides Justin Fields. And we're talking 2 seasons. Okay, go ahead. What you got? Who you got?
I don't have to.
Who you got? Who you got from Ohio State?
I don't have anyone, but I know when you looking at what the quarterback can produce.
No,
I'll put my money on Stroud any day.
Forget the quarterback. What school is producing better quarterbacks right now between Alabama and Ohio State?
I don't care if he came from Albany State. If I see what I see in CJ Stroud, I'm going with CJ Stroud over Bryce Young any day. And I'm still going to say that.
And let's be real. Tua, besides this year, was so-so. Matt Jones was so-so. The only Alabama quarterback besides going back in the day with
we ain't going back in the day with Joe Namath. We ain't doing that. We ain't gonna talk
about that. Was all that out there at I think the Chargers or whatever. But if you ain't going back there, if you think about the Alabama quarterbacks, Jalen Hurts is the only one that don't did anything.
Okay, you're talking about Tua's rookie season. You're talking about Matt Jones' rookie season. Now, they came, this past year was their second season in the league.
No.
Huh?
One of them, this is their third year. This is Tua's third year.
Tua's third year? Okay. Now, we know what's going on with Tua. Injuries, concussions.
Wait a minute. This Mac Jones, that was Mac Jones' second year also.
That's what I just said. They was out of their rookie year this past season.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is, Tua took the job in his rookie year. got hurt, second year, okay, cool. Third year, dealt with injuries. But my bottom line is this. Justin Fields ain't gonna last in the NFL. I'm gonna tell you that now. As long as he stays in Chicago, he's not gonna last in the NFL. He's not. Tell me I'm lying on that. If he stays in Chicago,
we can say that about the kid from Arizona.
Kyler Murray.
It ain't like he had a phenomenal, quarterback.
No. Arizona got a better offensive line than Chicago. What I'm getting at is, if Justin Fields does not get an offensive line in Chicago, we'll never see his true potential. That's what I'm getting at with Justin Fields. We'll never see his true potential up in Chicago if Chicago don't fix that offensive line. This whole draft, Chicago should draft every 7 offensive linemen this draft to help that kid out up there. But on the flip side of that, in my opinion, the quarterbacks coming out of Alabama right now are more pro-ready than the quarterbacks coming out of Ohio State.
Matter of opinion, but okay.
It is. It's a matter, and that's my opinion. I think the quarterbacks are more pro-ready coming out of Alabama. Not only one, because of the competition that they're facing, but also two, the system they're running down there.
Well, as I always say, time will tell the story.
Facts. What time we got? We got 6 minutes. All right. So
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
So,
6 minutes. 6 minutes. Begging fresh your own.
So Nicole Lynn, who's a football agent, just signed and posted on her Twitter that she signed a number 1 overall draft pick for the 2023 draft. So,
and Bryce Young.
And so we're gonna see who that is.
Ain't that Jalen Hurts? Ain't that Jalen Hurts agent?
Yep.
It's Bryce Young. Then.
Yes.
It's Bryce Young.
Man, Bryce Young just signed a deal with Jordan too. You know he going number 1. Bryce going number 1.
I'm like I said, I'm happy about that because guess what? We don't have to deal with him in Atlanta.
Roll Tide.
So with that being said, and we got 5 minutes left before the draft gets started. So man, I miss y'all, man. I miss y'all.
I guess I miss y'all knuckleheads too.
Whatever.
I miss talking football. I'm so ready. If y'all would have seen me at the spring game on Saturday, y'all would have thought I was at an NFL game.
Hey, baby, I heard the cowbell. My baby done brought that cowbell back out.
I'm telling you. Look, they be looking for it now.
All right, so with the draft coming up in the next 4 minutes, who's going to be the first player that played high school football in the state of Georgia off the board? Everybody,
I'm going with Will Anderson.
Yeah, Will Anderson for sure. If whoever's number 1, Will Anderson going next.
All right. Who do we think is going to be number 2 off the board from the state of Georgia? Is it going to be Broderick Jones or Nolan Smith?
Nolan Smith.
I think Broderick Jones only because I think the offensive tackle around the 10, 11 area is where he's going to go.
I think it's going to be Nolan.
Okay. So we got so we basically flipping the coin between Broderick and Nolan. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see. Because they said we got a chance of getting 6 players off the board from the state of Georgia, right? So Broderick Jones, Nolan Smith, we think they'll both be going in the first round.
Yeah. Will Anderson.
You're talking Will Anderson, you're talking Brian Branch, you're talking
Carter gonna go in the first round too. It just won't be in the top 10, but he'll go in the first round.
Who's that?
I think
Carter.
Oh yeah. He's not from Georgia though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not from Georgia. He's from Florida. But we only focusing on Georgia. What's on the screen? Because I got all Georgia players up on the screen. I do think Miles Murphy is gonna go in the first round. Who he's gonna go to? Not sure, but he's gonna go in the first round.
Amir Gibbs, maybe.
See, for me, once again, for running back, it's hard for me to see a running back going in the first round. Because, like I said, we're not in the 19, as we said before we came on the show, we're not in the 1980s or the early 90s where we need a every down back. Because all 32 teams running backs by committee.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to see a running back coming out in the first board.
The draft about to start in 2 minutes, and I forgot to say this earlier. Good luck to our Yellies. We have 5 Yellies that's going up for the draft, and 2 who has the very good potential of being selected. So, good luck to those Yellies.
Hey, even if they don't get drafted, good luck to them. But it's the Yellies for me. Like that made my whole night, boy.
Damn.
Let's check on the Yellies.
Yes.
You need to be looking out for that lady for AJ in the near future.
All right.
What lady? Oh, to my nephew already got him one. My nephew has a female agent, so he already told him.
Okay.
Peach County. I got a question for y'all, Peach County. This is specific for Peach County fans.
Oh Lord.
What day is Mr. Jackson getting drafted on? Day 2 or day 3?
I say day 2.
I think tomorrow.
I say day 2.
I'm saying day 3, sixth round.
I say late day 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's going to be day 3. I see him as a 5th to 6th rounder also.
Well, I guess I go with yo then 3 then. Yeah. Say go with 3, I guess.
And I'm saying the same thing with Hazelwood. As a City Grove fan, I don't want to say it, but face reality, I can see Hazelwood going day 3 also. And the only reason I'm bringing
all they need is an opportunity.
That's it.
Look, all they need is an opportunity to get on the roster. That's it.
I'm with you on that.
Hold on, Mike, real quick. Shakira, what you got a Thomasville guy also, right?
Yeah, he's highlighted on the screen. I got him highlighted. Charlie Thomas.
Okay.
Yes, I was trying to get back, sorry.
What's your projection on him? Second day, first day, third day? What you think?
He's a linebacker. He finna go first round, baby. That's the LBC's linebacker court, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna give him first because he's a really good kid. I remember watching him in high school, and he made a name for himself at Georgia Tech. So I'm really pulling for the first round for him.
Let's go first round, LBC.
But reality,
I'll give him day 2.
Okay. Do we have anybody from Cordell on? Actually, you know what? Shan, do you may not know him, but can you? No, I'm sorry, not him. Not that one. Where he at? There you go, right here. The guy that's highlighted from Colquitt County.
Oh yeah,
I know his whole family.
Yes, that's Colquitt Queen, man. You talking to the Colquitt County Queen?
And look, West Central Avenue is where his folks from, where we grew up.
All right, so give us a round. Predict a round for him. I mean, a day. I'm sorry, predict a day for him. Day 1, 2, or 3.
Day 2.
Okay, day 2.
He's a strong DB, so somebody's gonna pick him up.
All right, let me see. What else we got on here? I wish we had some Cordell people on.
I'm going.
Let's talk about.
I'm
crispy.
I'm going in the draft first round.
Okay. I'm sorry, EP, I didn't hear you.
I said I'm going first round.
Oh, okay.
man, this ain't man.
Jamie Robinson, he played. What position he played?
Safety is what they moved him to from the cornerback position. But when I tell you, you probably hear his name called tonight. Like, I know he come from Chris and played over at Lee, but when I tell you that kid right there is a baller, mark my words, Jamie Robinson will have a Hall of Fame.
Awesome. I love to hear it.
And I say in about 6 years, my son gonna be on the draft. Mark my word.
I love it, Mo.
Oh, for
No,
sure.
I said it. I said that some years ago. This is the first draft that me and my son has not watched since he was little.
He's a future DN, upcoming freshman DN for the Trojans. So,
well, you got to give him more than 6 years, then, Mo. Let's say about 7 at least, because it got to be at least 7.
Yeah, what's that? I'm taking him in as a junior.
That had in.
And then we coming behind with the nephews.
Yep. I already got a linebacker though, so I'm gonna be in there in about 10 years.
Well,
nothing like them headhunters, them linebackers, boy.
Yeah, my baby daddy was on the offensive line, so y'all see what we working with over here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, his baby gonna follow right behind him. That baby gonna be a bruiser.
Yep, nephew be looking like he ready to tear something up already at 5 months.
What's the numbers, Mike? What's the numbers that's considered for the classes now? Have the numbers changed?
Hold on. The numbers for what now?
For depending on what classification you in, have the numbers changed?
It ain't gonna change until next year.
Yeah. If you're talking about recruiting, as far as high school football recruiting, things gonna start shifting as we get into the summer and kids go to camps and stuff.
No, he's talking about classification for the school sizes.
Oh, next year.
Yeah, that's gonna change next year.
Yeah, next year we dropping down to 6 classes.
Okay.
I got some insight from a couple of people, a couple of days. Pete's gonna possibly be staying in 3, so we probably ain't going nowhere. And Sandy Creek and Cedar Grove gonna also be in 3A too. They're not gonna drop, so I think it's gonna be a more competitive. I mean, I think 3A is one of the most competitive classifications anyway. So I think it's gonna be real competitive with some of them 4A coming down. You know, I know possibly when you start looking, they got to redo the numbers for the private schools and whatnot. So you're talking about possibly getting the school down there that's winning all the time in 4A down in the Savannah. Benedictine?
Yeah.
You possibly getting them in 3A next year, man.
That's cool. But,
no problem.
Hey, can I say one thing?
What's that?
Carolina, you are officially on the clock.
On the clock. The draft has started.
Let's go.
So y'all got to keep me posted because I'm not watching. I'm at my homegirl house and she's streaming stuff, and I've yet to figure out her devices.
We will definitely keep you updated, sis. Especially when that number 8 pick comes. You might hear your big brother goddamn jump out the roof.
Drives like a car, turns on a dime, delivering ultimate control.
Oh,
you like you was in 19.
Weather resistant.
Hey, Mo, I was almost in tears in 19 when we took them offensive linemen, man. And we repeat that tonight, like I told you.
Good. No, yeah, that was a falcon up something.
Yes, Lord. But guess what? If you didn't see my prayer, I prayed. We would not do that. We would not do that this year. If we do, I'm asking everybody to just come visit me. I might have a little padded jacket on with my arms tied behind my back.
We're going to send you straight to Milledgeville.
Yes, but just bring me some cigarettes and some chocolate chip cookies, and I'll be all right.
You're going straight to Milledgeville.
Yes.
Look, since Mike got it on, I'm going to turn my volume on.
Look, sure appreciate you, bub.
I know. Look at him. He already trying to be so damn fancy.
See,
oh, you fancy, huh?
Look, what are you over there sipping on? Look,
I was just about to say he might not have been able to do this if he was already on that yacht.
All right.
Nah, I'm on some Miller High Life right now.
See, I was finna say if I know my brother, he already on that yak, but I'm wrong.
I had some. I had some earlier. I just had to change it up so I can stay up and get up. So I can stay up tonight and get up in the morning. I had to switch it up.
Hold on, who said me too? Was that little sis?
Me.
Oh,
that's who it was.
I had me some Hennessy earlier, and I knew if I didn't slow down, I was not gonna make the show.
No, I'm about to say I know she's a hen dog drinker.
Oh, Mike's screening it. Okay.
Okay, here
Mo,
we
it's
go.
already up, Mo. It's already up, Mo. I got it
Oh,
up.
no. Is he finna open it or what? I
Jen
don't
said
think he's
she
finna get
having
a pick.
technical difficulties.
Hold on. I'm still streaming on that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he's
okay.
just finna open the draft, ain't he?
Yeah.
All right, they about to announce.
Bryce Young.
I'm mad she got on them ugly boots.
Oh, he.
I'm not playing the sound
Oh,
because we talking. So I'm not playing the sound.
I don't hear him
I do.
call Bryce Young name.
Well, cut it out. I do need to do one. It is one thing I need to do though. I need to get that off so I can see. So
Well, he's not finna announce it right now. He just finna open the draft and put them on the clock.
yeah, that's all he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Because when they draft, they're gonna put it across the bottom of the screen when they draft. That's why I took the banner off.
Them folks about to be wild and crazy in Kansas City.
I know, right?
But nah, I say Bryce Young going number 1 to Carolina.
Probably so.
I don't doubt it, but I just don't think he should be.
Exactly.
J-Bo, what's good, man? Thanks for checking in.
What's up, J-Bo?
Who is this? Demetria? Thanks for riding with us tonight.
Definitely.
Hey, what's up, fam? Hey,
Hometown girl.
Mia.
That's a hometown girl there.
B. Mickles, I see you checking in.
Hey, Brian.
Oh, shit.
Can't do that, dog. Can't do that.
Nah, I'm talking about the TV, dog.
Well, you stupid.
You know what you call? Look at him.
Who else we got on here tonight?
He got Travis with him. He all right if he got Travis with him.
Got Jeremy, Mr. Franklin. It ain't Saint Franklin, is it? Franklin Saint, is it?
Hey, Jeffrey Murray. If y'all don't hear and you haven't said hello, speak to us so we know you here.
Shout us out. Let us know where you checking it. Look at Travis Kelce. Ooh, honey.
Girl,
I had to mute myself
I
real
like
quick.
chocolate milk, but honey, I would drink that.
You know what? Hey, who was that dude that took the coaching job at was it Fam? No, not FAMU. Bethune-Cookman.
Oh, you talking about but she ready to goddamn go crazy about the safety there.
Yeah, not Ed Reed, brother.
Ed Reed.
Oh, Eddie. Y'all need to tell him to come out here and check me out in DC.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Eddie on you now. You keep it up. We're gonna tell Eddie on you. Mr. Murray, how you doing today, Mr. Murray? First off, please tell us what high school you represent and what NFL team you represent tonight.
He got Cowboys on there. Tell me he won't hit Cowboys. Another
We
dog.
want them to take Big John Robinson.
So what high school is Mr. Murray representing?
You better not lose.
Murray.
La 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 la.
I was gonna try to imitate Shan, but I can't do it.
Oh nah, she got that.
Nah.
Jenkins County, Millen, Georgia.
Oh, Jenkins County. Oh, cut yourself.
Now that's a first for me.
No, I think we had a good show with him last year. He came in.
He did come on, yeah. I remember that. He did come on.
Yeah, big up Jeffrey. We appreciate you for listening, man. Welcome back.
But we glad to have you back.
Yes, welcome back.
Little old Panther fans.
Hey, he say they got the goods down there in Millen, Georgia.
All right.
Mike just laughing.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all what just happened. So I'm sitting here in my office, right? So my brother just ran down here, handed me a bunch of pictures in my hand and put them in my hand. So I'm looking at a bunch of old pictures from back in the day, and I'm sitting up here laughing at them.
The Panthers don't made their decision. They ain't got to be on the clock. Look how they just sitting around. They already know who they got.
Hey, my thing is, why they got that clown up there with Bryce Young? Where you get out of here?
That what?
That clown they had up there with Bryce Young. Y'all ain't see the clown up there. They called Nick Saban.
But you stupid.
Oh, he had that with Bryce.
Are we talking about Nick Saban like that, bro?
I'm just saying, Nick Saban, at all these years, that man ain't never been at no draft with his players. He know Alabama finna possibly have, for the first time, a number 1 draft pick. You know, Georgia don't have like 3 of them, if I ain't mistaken. Alabama never had a number 1 pick, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
That's about all they getting this year because they looked horrible for that spring game.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, real quick, y'all, send up some prayers for Thomas County. It's trees down in between Tallahassee and Thomasville, and in between Thomasville and Cairo.
Oh man,
Lord, I got folks in Cairo. Yeah, y'all be safe with this weather. Listen out for the sirens if there's sirens for any tornadoes or whatever, but be careful. On 319. Down there, y'all Coolidge folks too.
It's the Coolidge folks for me.
Coolidge too.
Coolidge.
They call it Cool Town now.
Oh, it's Cool Town.
Cool Town. They all right with me. They Thomas County Central, so they'll just only be all right.
Yeah, they Central.
Shay, what the fuck be saying when you be up there talking?
Asking me where I'm from. Asking me where I'm from. The guys like it.
I bet they do.
They be like, a little Southern South.
I bet they do.
Oh, Southern Belle.
Mm-hmm. I be like, what we going to do that?
I'm gonna make another prediction that I want y'all to keep the receipts on. Within 2 years, both of my sisters, not the baby sister of the bunch, y'all. She's still down in Tally. I know she chilling. But my other sister will be in the Chocolate City area also.
Oh, yeah. She need to come on. She
all right where she at?
Yep, but I don't think she gonna stay.
She like it up here, too.
You love it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, they be chasing them mules.
Exactly. That's the point.
I don't care. We ain't got to chase them up here, baby.
Oh, I know.
You hear me?
I know. And what I won't do is incriminate myself on this podcast. So all I'm gonna say is I know.
Okay. Honey, because baby, I'll be like, whoa, wait, hold on, guys.
And if y'all don't know, them my dogs, man. I love them girls, man. I kill a brick by them.
We appreciate it. Is
this man finna be called or not?
I know. Y'all keep showing this film. Y'all making it damn obvious. Ain't showing no other quarterback.
It's gonna be a shakeup. I can tell you that. If Bryce Young is not drafted number 1, it's gonna shake the entire draft. And I heard Malika Andrews, if I'm not mistaken, say today, the draft really don't start until Houston is on the clock. Because it's like the Panthers already know who they taking. We know it's Bryce Young. So it's actually after that the draft actually started.
Like that's all they're doing is showing him. So go ahead and announce it, please.
Yep.
And put the next team on the damn clock. Hey, Demetri, yeah, they do, girl, out here up north. They sure do. They want them old Southern girl. We want to know what you know how to cook. I ain't cooking. It's just me. Where we going to eat at?
Tell them to leave you alone, babe.
Look, I don't told them. I gotta enjoy this moment. Then I'll sit my little tail down somewhere.
There you go.
Man, why is Carolina taking so long with this?
Exactly when y'all don't show the boy whole film. We know who you're gonna take. Let the other team get on the clock.
Man, y'all had this figured out last week for sure.
Right.
Y'all had this as a definite last week. Don't get this
damn dramatics. It's like, goodness gracious, put the next team on the damn clock.
Man, this ain't Draft the movie. Draft Day the movie. Man, I'm about to flip to the Hawks. Man, let me know when we get to the 8th pick.
The Hawk said, "Hold on, Janet. You ain't finna get this arena. We ain't done yet."
Exactly.
Man, that's so disrespectful what Phillips Arena did, though. It is disrespectful.
Yeah, they ain't have no faith in them Hawks, boy. They don't look Dr. Janet Jackson. The Hawk said, hold up, sis. You gonna have to go next night.
Man, we up here in Atlanta dying last. We like the State Farm Arena had no faith in the Hawks in making the playoffs and getting past game 5.
Embarrassing.
Hey, it was reality. That's what it is.
It looked really bad though. Like y'all didn't have no faith in the home team. Damn.
Mm-mm.
We ain't talking about the Falcons. We talking about the Hawks.
Whoa! Now don't start.
All right, sis, not too much on the Falcons.
Exactly. Don't start.
I agree, but not too much on the Falcons.
Well, dang, little sis.
I've been a Falcons fan. I'm not. Well, William Andrews is my cousin. Let's start there. And then I became a fan when Jamal Anderson was there.
Okay. Super Bowl run. Okay.
Yeah.
Been a fan since '85.
When they were doing the Dirty Bird.
Oh, Chris Chandler.
I'm talking about
he was way better than Matt Ryan.
I'm talking about
Chris Chandler.
In my
I'm talking
opinion,
about Chris Miller. I'm talking about Billy Joe Tolliver. I'm talking about Bobby Abear. I'm talking about
Steve
Barkowski. I'm talking about all of that. Jeff George. I'm talking about all that, man.
Hey, hold on. I got a name for you. Scott Case was dropping the boom.
And Brian Jordan back there with him.
Trying to pick in. It been in.
Oh, yeah, we knew that.
Man, it's was obvious.
All right, I got $1 on Bryce Young. Who rides?
$1?
I got $1 on Bryce Young. Who going in with it? Man, I got
to save my dollar for later.
Even if we know it's just $1, that's still ain't nobody taking that sucker bet when we know it, Bryce Young. Look at that.
Okay.
Bryce Young.
I'm just saying, man, I gotta pay tuition these days. Shit.
They got an agent right there.
No, we ain't even there yet, bro. I'm saving for tuition.
Man, let me tell you something. All I can say is thank y'all for paying your tax dollars. Allow me to use my GI Bill to pay for my son to get through school.
CJ Stroud, he stole that from you, bro.
No, he did. Hey, I'm glad to see him because I ain't worried about this year. It's the next 9 I'm worried about.
Hey, but why that clown up there? That clown ain't never been to no draft with damn player.
Cause he got that fresh Botox in his face. He had to show up on the camera.
So he didn't go to the draft with Matt Jones or Jalen Hurts or Tua?
No.
Oh, wow.
He didn't go with no Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts came from Oklahoma.
Well, you know what though? I wouldn't even be surprised if what's next? Hold on, Texas got the next pick. Shit, they need a quarterback. Texas need a quarterback too. Texas need a quarterback too. So Jason Stroud gonna be down there.
Got to get paid all this money.
No, Texans already said they're not gonna waste their number 2 on a quarterback. They going defense.
All right, Will Anderson going off the board then.
I don't think so. I think they was looking at the kid out of Texas Tech.
I'm gonna get them Bryce Young jersey now.
You think they're gonna take Tyree Wilson over Will Anderson?
Just telling you what the folks been saying all day.
I don't know, man.
Come here with daddy. You get to watch your first draft.
But you know what though? You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with either one though. In my opinion, it all depends on the system that fit. You know, which player fits your system best.
I need to switch jobs. Since I'm a finance person, I need to be up in them rooms right there.
I know, right? Do your thing, sis. I ain't seen nothing you can't conquer. I know y'all seen me.
I'm gonna start me a business consulting. Like I know football stuff. Come on, let me go and be somebody agent.
If y'all hadn't looked at my page, I know y'all seen me post my sister standing outside of the United States Capitol. My sister doing big things. Give her 3 years. Y'all gonna see it in the darn draft room.
Child. Might see me in the White House Situation Room before you see me in the draft room.
Cause then you be in that draft room, get what? The podcast team gonna be right there with you.
I guess Bryce Young.
Hey, that's what
Go
I'm
on to the next one.
Hey, dang that. I'm talking about his daddy standing up there cheesing from ear to ear, boy. That's gonna be me.
Who? It's gonna be me, honey.
Yep.
Look, AJ don't have none of these little chicken heads be trying to show up. Where you been? You don't get to come on draft night, baby. You catch him tomorrow.
All right. So let me see. We got what? Oh, the pick is in. I got $1 on.
The pick is in?
Yeah, I got $1 on Wilson. What y'all got? What y'all say? I got $1 on Wilson.
What team is this?
Houston, Texas. I got $1 on Wilson.
Wilson?
Yeah, on the defensive end from Texas Tech.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's going to take Will Anderson for $1?
Nah, they not going to take Will Anderson.
Come on now. Ain't nobody going to bet me tonight? I got $1.
I don't know about this one.
I'm telling you, they got the number 12 pick, and they said they can get a quarterback then if need be. They taking defense right here.
They take defense and they might take Anderson.
Now they had him, Tyreek Wilson, higher than they had Will Anderson. I don't see how.
Hey, gray slacks. Hey.
Girl, you stupid. Let me minimize my screen. Don't
minimize nothing.
Minimize my screen.
No muscular thighs.
Hey, y'all! If she turn her camera on, but that Mary J is popping today.
Yeah, I got my Mary J.
Got your good wig on.
Yeah, I got my Mary J on today. That's what I had to give them today.
Y'all crazy.
My deputy kept wanting to sit by me in meetings. I'm gonna sit by you. I said, come on in. I bet he said, look at her with this blonde hair.
Hey.
They don't know what to think of me, honey.
I'm gonna have to call Olivia Pope in a minute about my sis up there in DC.
Look, child. I said, come on and sit right on by me. He talking about me and Shadonna is the new A team now. He talking about we killed that briefing at the Capitol. I said, we ain't the A team yet now. We ain't the A team yet. I said, we more like C, but we coming for the A team. Come on with the draft. This was the thing I don't like. Y'all know who y'all picking. Go on and call it in.
Now they can be. I mean, they got their pick in because I can see them. Either them or the Colts who picking at 4. I can see one of them not getting their pick in time. Like you have all this time to get up.
Right. It shouldn't take you that long.
Man, I'm telling you, if my player don't fall down to me, well, I'll be the commissioner. He got to walk on the stage after the first pick. I'm already got my card in there.
The Texans took a quarterback.
All right, Mike. Let's see if you're right.
The Texans took C.J. Stroud.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Oh, so we behind.
Yeah, we're behind. Because
C.J. Stroud.
He should have went one.
Because my wife in there watching the TV. Hold on. Somebody in there watching the TV. My TV's ahead of the broadcast.
Yeah.
That's 3.
What I'm talking about. He should have went 1, but I like it at 2. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife so my wife in there, and I heard the TV. I'm like, oh snap! I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. I ain't gonna say nothing no more for the rest of the night.
Don't say nothing no more. Don't spoil it.
I'm sorry. Ooh, this just don't mess everything up. So C.J. Stroud and old boy from GAC about to be battling for the number 1 spot for QB1.
Stop. Man, Davis Mills had the worst QBR. For the last 10 years since the QBR has been every team where you had the lowest QBR took a quarterback in that next year's draft. Ain't no way they was gonna stick with Davis Mills. He ain't finna compete with nothing.
Hey, you know what though? It's funny, but it's true.
And get what? I'm gonna tell you, Davis Mills came to Peach County and beat Peach County. So I always looked at Davis Mills cockeyed.
Well, you know how I feel about David Mill. We put him out.
Cockeyed. I'm looking at him cockeyed. Like,
wow, I did not. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of figured, but I really didn't think they were gonna do it though.
The first two.
Pull the trigger. I didn't think that. No, I didn't think the Texans were gonna pull the trigger on C.J. Stroud like that. I really didn't.
okay, now here's the next question. Isn't it Tennessee on the board or who?
The Cardinals are up next.
Arizona. We know they're not going quarterback. Is this where you see Will Anderson?
It's either Will Anderson or Wilson gone. One of those two gone. Because they need to upgrade their defense.
This is the first time it done been two quarterbacks back to back in the first round, though.
No.
In a while.
No.
When did that time it was?
That happens. That happens quite often.
But not 1 and 2 though.
Man, you
Jared
saw
Goff
this.
Year, I think it was Jared Goff and
Here's the funniest one: Peyton Manning, Ryan Leaf.
Yeah,
Peyton Manning gets drafted by the Chargers. I ain't playing for them, so New York goes in and picks Ryan Leaf.
No, that's Eli. That's Eli and Phillip Rivers.
Oh, that's who it was, Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. Eli and Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, and they trade the pick.
Yep. But Peyton Manning and Ryan Leaf was 1 and 3 to the Colts and I think the Washington, who was the Redskins at the time. Oh no, the Chargers. It was the Chargers then too.
It's still light over there where they at. It ain't Texas. That one.
Yeah, they central.
Oh, what just happened? Okay.
Tampa Bay.
All right, Arizona on the clock. So we're trying to figure out when quarterbacks were taken previously, right? Before.
Man, they might be snatching out these quarterbacks then.
No, I don't see no other quarterback going no time soon.
Yes, they are number 4.
If the Colts, you're right. The Colts gonna take one. I think the Colts gonna take Will Levis. The Colts gonna take Will Levis because
and 5 Seattle gonna take AR-15.
Oh, you think Pete Carroll gonna run with him?
Who tell me who? That's Pete Carroll. Think about it. That's all Pete Carroll want is a quarterback like AR-15.
Yeah, you're right. It Pete Carroll. Which means
Jalen Carter. Come on, Jalen Carter at number 8. You right. Come on.
I know. Now the only person in our way there really is
Detroit.
And I don't see you just maybe the Raiders.
I think Raiders go cornerback, maybe Rodriguez. But even if you look at the next picks, even if you take Will Anderson and Jalen Carter, and number 8, that's still a lead, Tyree Wilson and or Nolan Smith. So we got the opportunity to get the defender we need. It's just do we pull the trigger?
I mean, Detroit needs a defensive tackle. We know that for sure. The Raiders, they got a need for a cornerback, major concern for cornerback, and then defensive tackle. So everything depends on Detroit right now. For us.
So that was C.J. Stroud, mama sitting up there. Y'all missed that, didn't you?
Oh, I need to run it back.
We know who did.
I know one bad thing. C.J. Stroud, mama can get it.
See, we knew who did miss him.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, he gonna be quiet here in a few minutes because April gonna come and bop him across the head. He gonna be quiet. You ain't gonna hear nothing else out of him for the rest.
I was about to say it's gonna be some commotion, and then the phone gonna drop. Then it's gonna be radio silent.
Yeah.
Man, what happened to Joe? What happened to Yo? Man, April got him. Oh, okay.
He gonna text somebody in the morning. Tell my bad, babe.
Why Saban looking like that? Botox got his face a little distorted. Why you looking like that, Saban?
Damn that. Why Pete Saban sitting up there in a pink jacket and a pink tie?
Right.
He had that look on his face all season. He's looked disgusted all season.
Ever since them dogs. How about them dogs? The pick is in. I think they go defense.
You think so?
Yep, I think this is where Will Anderson come off the board.
Well,
D'Amico Ryan,
hold
first
on.
year as
I'm
a
gonna
head coach.
I'm gonna mute my microphone so y'all don't hear it.
D'Amico Ryan, first year as a head coach. Big ups, man. You made a hell of a draft pick, your first pick. Oh, they traded it. Oh my God, they traded the pick. They traded the pick. The Texans got the pick.
So the Texans just picked the quarterback. So who the hell they finna get now?
Now they finna take Tyree Wilson. They traded probably the number 12 pick because they had the 12 pick also from Deshaun Watson from Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
So I guarantee you they take Tyree Wilson right here. He's a Texas boy. He playing in Texas at Texas Tech. I'm sorry, Will Anderson. That just caused him to slip down.
It's just like they did last year when it came to that guy from Georgia, Dean, whatever. I forgot his name.
Kobe Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be the starter. He'll be playing in the middle for the Eagles next year. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I say Tyree Wilson. Anybody got an opinion?
I don't.
No.
Man, y'all finna flip on this shit. Oh, you finna flip on this thing.
Jalen Carter.
No. This shit funny here.
Will Anderson.
Will Anderson.
I like it.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a good pick by the Texans. You went offense and you went and then you came right back and went defense, but your soldier got that. But your soldier sold for it though.
No, you didn't, because you got so much.
LBC core.
No, you got so much from Cleveland Browns for that Deshaun Watson. You ain't did nothing for your draft. You still got picks, and you just got two, arguably the best quarterback and the best defensive player in the draft. You just got them. D'Amico Ryans, you doing damn good. And you know what kind of player D'Amico Ryans was at that linebacker for them. You think he ain't finna mold Will Anderson?
No, I just want to know what Texans gave up. So they gave up. We know they gave up the 12th pick.
Yes, sir. Big ups. Hampton, Georgia, Dutchtown High School. First Georgia guy out the board. First Georgia guy out the board.
Love to see it. Congratulations.
Big up Dutchtown.
Congrats.
Dude, you about to trip. The Texans, the Texans gave up their second round pick. So Arizona got the second and the third pick in the second round.
And they still got their 12th pick? I know Houston, they had to give up that 12th pick.
No, they did. Oh, yeah, they gave up the 12th pick. But what I'm saying is they gave up this year's first and this year's second.
Okay.
So what I'm looking at, the Texans have no pick in the second round. The Texans have no pick in the second round. Let me go to the third round. All right, Texans come back in the third round. They got two picks. They got two picks in the third round.
TV, try it free.
Arizona still got their two picks in the third round. So they gave up Texas gave up the first and second round to move up to number 3. And they gave up their 12th round. I mean, 12th pick.
Are you listening though, bro? That was not selling your soul. You got the best.
No, you're right.
And the best
Dutchtown High School watch party.
I love to see that. Yes.
I love it.
Dutchtown. Shout out Dutchtown. Hampton, Georgia.
Love it.
What you laughing at over there?
All right, Coates.
Well, we know they're taking Will Levis.
Yeah, they taking Will Levis. They going to quarterback.
Okay, while we got some time, let's get to these comments. Let's see if anybody's saying anything.
We got Demetra still rocking with us.
She rocking.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
a
yeah,
Bama
she gone,
fan,
bro.
so she liked them Bama boys.
Yeah, that's hometown too. Anybody else still on? Y'all shout out what y'all think of the first couple of picks and the big move that the Houston Texans have made. I think you can't do nothing but give them an A+ on their draft right now. You got to. Oh man, he come from a house full of girls. 5 older sisters, man.
Gotta be tough.
Who, the Anderson kid?
Yes.
That's what's up.
The pick is in for the Colts.
All right, so just so everybody know, I'm trying to keep the spreadsheet updated throughout the draft as players get drafted, posted where they get drafted at, and then I end up putting it back out after on Sunday, so we can see where everybody got picked up at.
All girls.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to see Broderick Jones come off the board early though. You know, just to rep DeKalb County.
Between 10th and 12th. He out of Stevenson or Latonia?
Who that?
Roger Jones.
Latonia.
Okay. Between 10 and 12, man, I see Broderick Jones. I mean, especially. Well, I can't say that now because Arizona got it. I can see.
No, actually, you know what? I can see Broderick Jones between 9 coming out the board as early as 9.
Chicago gonna go defense, man.
You think so? But they need to build up that offensive line though. That's why I can see him coming off at 9.
And tight end is what I would be drafting if I was a Chicago GM. Offensive line and tight end. I'll get Jalen. I would get what are names? Safety blanket in the tight end and something to protect him.
No, but you can get your offensive lineman now. You can come back and get your tight end in the second round. Donnell Washington gonna be there. Washington gonna be there in the second round.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I'm not going against what you said. Offensive linemen. So yeah, I can see him being number 9. I think they're gonna go defense though. Okay. Do AR-15 go here? Or is it
y'all about to trip on this. You about to trip on this. Man, the Colts shook up the whole draft.
AR-15.
The Colts shook up the whole draft.
AR-15. Okay. Okay. So, my old man is a Florida fan, right?
Yeah.
And he had me hyped at the beginning of the season. Like, I love Florida State through and through. He had me watching their games more than I was watching Florida State games. What I will say is this. It's a good pick. Consistency-wise, unless the receivers are already there, I'm interested in seeing where this is going to go, how this is going to work out for them.
Well, I can tell you this about Anthony Richardson. Out of all the quarterbacks in the draft, he's the most gifted. He could turn out to be the better pro out of all of them if he lives up to the ability that he has
and put in the work because he got the
ability, man. This kid is special
and abilities, yeah.
But if like Shan say, if he put in the work, now here's my thing: who's the head man in Indianapolis? Jeff Saturday.
Is it Saturday?
Did they give him the job? I thought they just had him intern.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you just a second.
Because I'll tell you one thing: the one they got rid of that the coach just hired. See, he in a good position. Frank Reich, no quarterbacks.
Nah, it's a dude named Shane Steichen. That's the head coach in Indy right now.
I don't know much about him, so I can't say.
Yeah, none of us know much about him. I ain't know his name.
Now he got 13 years of coaching experience. 12 in the NFL. Hold on, give me a second.
Look at his measurements and his stuff, man. Good. AR-15, man. He got
okay. All right, so the head coach at Philly, he was the offensive coordinator for Philly the last 2 seasons. So he was the offensive coordinator last year that led him to the Super Bowl. Yeah, so that's who he is.
I mean, you got to have somebody that can develop him, that can stay on him and make him work. And he could definitely be one of the best quarterbacks of this draft.
I mean, he got the head coach because the head coach is the one that helped Jalen Hurts out the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So he got the head coach there. Is the head coach a new quarterback whisper? We don't know. We about to find out, though.
Now, here's my thing. Where's Seattle go now? Is it Will Levis or do they go defense?
They got to go defense, man. They got to go defensive end. They got to go defensive end and take out and pick up Wilson. So they're not going to pick up Levy. Levy ain't the quarterback that they want in that because
and that offense up there.
Yeah, because he wants a mobile quarterback up there, and I think he's comfortable with the current quarterback they got. I can't even think of his name.
I was about to say, he revamped his whole career up there last year.
Yeah, and plus they re-signed. Yeah, plus they extended Geno Smith, so I think they're content with Geno Smith. So I think he's going defense because look at Pete Carroll's MO since he's been in the NFL at Seattle. It's been about the defense.
Defense.
So I think he's going defensive end.
All I know is this. This is the number 5 pick. All I know is we got 3 picks to go.
Mm-hmm. And it's looking really good.
It's still defensive players that we can get.
Yeah. All right. What did Seattle Seahawks? What they about to do?
They about to pick up Wilson from Texas Tech. Unless he tries to get a new beast mode, then he picks up Robinson. But they don't need a running back though. They got the running back room in Seattle straight.
Oh yeah, they took one a couple of years ago that been outrageous.
Yeah, so I see them going. Yeah, I see them going defense or either defensive end or receiver. One of those two.
Definitely not a receiver coming this high.
Not at 5. I can't. Me personally, I can't take a receiver at 5 unless you just a generational talent like a Megatron.
Yeah, I don't. I mean that this year's. I don't think a receiver. I don't think no receiver on the board is that this year.
Nah.
Now the kid from Ohio State, who gonna probably be a top receiver. I don't see him as number 5. Yeah.
Nah. Don't get me wrong. He's good, but he ain't no number 5. He ain't worth a number 5 pick.
Exactly.
That's why I say Wilson. I can see Wilson coming off the board right now.
Yeah. That's probably. I think they pick either Jalen Carter or Tyree Wilson. I just don't see them taking Will Levis right here.
Nah, I think it's gonna be Wilson. Now I don't see them needing to work on the interior because Pete Carroll thing is he wants to put pressure on the quarterback from the edge, and that's what he's always been doing because he's always had the linebacking core to come up the middle to support the tackle.
Oh well, listen to this though, podcast team. If you look at the draft and the remainder of the draft, do Will Levis now fall out the first round? Because who else gonna take him after this? Where he going? If Seattle don't pick him right here, Tennessee might be the only team that can get a Will Levis.
Tennessee. Hold on. Who Denver got out there? Oh, Denver got Russell Wilson. So ain't worried about that. Not worried about. Definitely ain't worried about San Diego. Not worried about LA.
And the Buccaneers gonna get Hooker.
So you got the Bucs and the Titans need quarterback.
Yeah, the Buccaneers gonna get Hooker out of Tennessee. All right. Seattle, let's go. Let's hear it. Now, what y'all snacking on while y'all watching the draft tonight? I had me some wings earlier. Some good old wings from Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, I got some WAP over here.
Some who?
Some WAP.
What the hell?
Wings and pizza.
Oh.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Hey,
This could potentially go left.
so I don't want to hear your mom come on and say, I'm gonna have some wop with my son tonight. I'm gonna treat my son to some wop.
Please don't.
Man, y'all better flip that around and say Pa. Some Pa.
Exactly. Some paw. Some pizza and wings.
There you go.
I got sushi from Publix and I got some Red Lobster to go.
Now you know y'all ain't got no public down there.
Oh, she
In
fancy.
Tallahassee.
Oh, you in Tallahassee. Oh, I keep forgetting you in Tallahassee.
County, baby.
My bad. Florida a little different. That's where they home.
Yeah,
That's where public grown at.
and let's be clear, Thomasville has a Publix as well.
Oh, they do?
Yes, we do.
And don't not Moultrie, because the Moultrie is building up, baby. They just got them Longhorns that opened when I was down there for my sister's funeral.
Oh, look at the Moultrie when I go back home.
And they got Longhorns now, baby. Yes.
I'll be actually coming down there for my niece. She's graduating from Mitchell County though.
And then
Camilla, yeah, I'll be down that way for graduation.
Okay.
So just send a date or send a text. Huh?
When Perry play Thomas County Central in the spring, I'll be down there too.
Well, you better go down there for the preseason scrimmage when the Trojans play Cockwood.
Oh, you know, definitely I'm gonna be down there now. You know that.
Yeah.
So let me know. Let me know about the TCC game because if I'm not doing anything, I do try to go support my dad. However, it's TCC, so that's kind of like pulling teeth.
Hey, when I come down there, any one of y'all cities, don't name dropping. I know I'm gonna get treated like Roy.
Dude, this draft has got totally screwed up. This draft is screwed up right now.
What?
They took a corner. They took Devon Witherspoon.
This draft is screwed up, dude.
That's why we got the draft, Mike. It don't never go the way they think.
It's definitely shaking up some things.
Yes.
So y'all check the comments real quick. Did Facebook block Demetria because she was doing a lot of commenting, or what? Because it says she's blocked.
Let me go back. I'm on Facebook. Let me refresh. Let me refresh my Facebook feed because I see she's blocked on the StreamYard.
Why is that?
That's
they
not
don't
cool.
want to comment too much or something? Ain't nothing she said inappropriate.
Not at all.
I think Facebook, the way the algorithm.
No. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Let me make sure I didn't do it by mistake. Because I did have my phone in my hand. Let me see something. I'm trying to see something. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't accidentally do it myself.
You talking about you ain't had no blind liquor.
No, because dude.
That Miller High Life ain't no joke either. Don't sleep on it.
Oh, I'm so glad I got to work from home tomorrow. Oh, that draft ain't playing. Okay, Detroit, let's hear what you got.
Is Jess still on?
No, she said she was having technical difficulties and she would holler at us later.
That's what happened when you mule chase all day long.
And the mule might have came up. That probably
exactly. That's the point, baby.
I ain't mad at him.
I know, me either. And it raining down there in Georgia too? Go ahead, sis.
He is the top corner, but I didn't think they would go there. But think about what Thirsty was saying earlier. That's Pete Carroll. He want those big, physical, strong, hard-hitting corners and safeties.
Demetri, we trying to figure out why you blocked because none of us blocked you. So if you still listening, we trying to figure that out.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Miss Wilson. I don't know how she got. Like I said, if I did it, it was by mistake. I didn't mean. I wasn't trying to block her. If I did it, it was by mistake. Because, like I said, I had my phone and my cup in the same hand.
I think Facebook may have done it because the way it's set up, because it's happened to me. If you comment in one spot, or actually just too many times over the course of a couple of hours, it will block you. So she may have received a message that says that she can't post for however many hours. I just noticed that she was blocked.
Yeah, they do dumb stuff like that. I got blocked for 24 hours because I'm on a live with somebody selling shoes, clothes, and wigs. And I said, bring the bobs out, like her short bob wigs or whatever. They thought I said boobs.
Wow.
They blocked me for 24 hours.
Mm-mm-mm.
I was like, it clearly say BOBS.
Well, they got me for 30 days during football season about 2 years ago. And ever since then, I've been treading lightly.
Yeah, I'd be like, ooh. And I be letting them know too.
I told
they be like, do you
time.
agree with this? No, hell I don't. This is some bull crap.
I told April one time I'm gonna punch her in her face, and they blocked my ass for like a week.
And they should have.
Nah, that was just. I mean, y'all don't hear me say it like she say something smart. I be like, I'm gonna punch her in your face, and that's what I said.
And
She
you said
commented on.
Facebook.
Yeah, she commented on one of my things, said something smart, and I said that, and they blocked my ass. Said punch this here, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Cause you be playing too much.
I really don't.
You really do.
Hello, Mike.
You do play too much, but April Fool's Day wasn't funny, was it?
I sure know what. Look, I've been waiting on her to come behind him now to pop him side the head.
Y'all ain't see him swing the camera to her the other night, and she put her hand up real quick, and he knew to flip it.
Mm-hmm. I seen it. I ain't saying nothing about it, but I was waiting on her to tag him.
Yeah, she was mad because I had put the camera on her because she had a little bonnet on.
You know, sophisticated ladies don't do the bunny. Y'all gonna see these naps in a ponytail before you ever see me with a bunny on.
Well, I turned the camera around there now because that's what she's sitting over there looking like now. Oh, Cardinals don't got back in. So the Lions don't trade the pick to the Cardinals.
Wow, that opens the door for the Falcons to get Carter.
It surely does. Let's go.
Hold on. Gotta see. Hold on. What Arizona finna do?
So I wonder what
the
they
Lions got the 12 and a second round pick. Second round pick this year.
Hold on now.
Arizona had 2 second round picks.
Yes, but you had back-to-back second round picks, right?
Yeah, so
let's say
Arizona
31 and okay, so let's say 33 and 34. Okay, you traded the third pick for that 12th and that 33rd. You gonna trade the 12th and the 33rd for the 6th now? What did you gain?
Nah,
nothing.
You're back to your original position.
No, you ain't. You don't drop back 3 places. Who the hell in their front office? He need to be fired. Now you still end up with what you had. You had 3rd and 33rd. Now you end up with 6th and 33rd because you don't lost the 34th and the 12th.
Yeah,
well, they did right. Arizona did right though with this pick though. Arizona did right with the pick though.
Sorry, Wilson.
Nope. Nope. It's about to come up on the stream. I ain't gonna say shit.
Offensive tackle?
Cause they need to fix that offensive line. They need to get that offensive line together though. Because everybody that's been back there quarterback was running for that offensive line just as bad as Chicago. To me, they were better than Chicago, but they were just as bad.
Yeah, they weren't giving him no support either. Like they weren't protecting him or nothing.
So I can see Atlanta taking Jalen Carter right now, defensive tackle.
Well, I stand up and applaud that pick. I don't give a shit about that pick. All that does is got 2 more picks on the board.
Grab Jalen Carter and give Grady Garrett some long-term help because Caleb, let me see, Khalil, we signed him for what, a year or
Khalil
2?
Campbell, I think we got him for a year.
For a year? Yeah, for a year.
He at the end though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bring Jalen Carter in and let him learn from Grady and Khalil.
Now here's my thing: Jalen Carter didn't even take no interviews with nobody under 10. If they don't pick that man in the top 10, man, you know he being blackballed because you talking about the number 1 talent. That's actually the number 1 talent
at defensive tackle.
Draft
I ain't gonna say overall, but I'm gonna say overall. I'm gonna say a defensive tackle. I ain't gonna say overall.
Period, man. That's the number 1 overall player in the draft, man.
Well, all I know is once the Falcons pick, I'm going to the Hawks game. I'm done for the night.
I like the Hawks tonight.
Well, I know they were losing at the end of the first quarter, 26-23, something like that.
Oh, that don't mean nothing.
I need to know who all these brown men in these suits, in these
Don't
rooms.
worry about it. Stop being thirsty.
That's why you need to go and do your thug thizzle and get in that draft room in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey.
I think Broderick Jones was a better pick because he inside. Yeah. I think they need. I mean, you give me a tackle. I don't know about him playing no guard. Oh, I got him. They blatted him up all over. I see he had the tackle now.
Shit, Jess, I need for you to watch Draft Day, the movie with Kevin Costner.
Jess gone, man.
Yes,
No. I'm sorry. Shane. Watch that movie Draft Day with Kevin Costner in it.
And y'all still think my boy ain't on no Brian Looker yet.
I'm with the coughing he doing. I want to ask other questions.
What's that? What you got?
I probably shouldn't.
He got a cigar. He got a cigar over there too.
I sure do. That's what I was choking on today.
Hey, look! Before you bust them down and take the insides out, they call them cigars.
I gotta give him a job. I can't do that.
Understood.
And I'm sticking to my story.
As you should.
As you should.
My kids tell me I need that because it'll mellow me out and make me chill out sometimes.
I'm saying, you up there with the lawmakers. Hell, you can get them to make the shit legal. Especially you keep walking in there with that Mary J on with that southern slang out there.
It's gonna be legal in Washington pretty soon, in DC pretty soon.
Should
it's already legal in
everybody.
Connecticut. It's legal in Connecticut.
It should be half
You
of
can go in the store and buy it like at a convenience store. My son said.
Here come the Raiders.
Raiders. I don't know. I think the Raiders gonna take Jalen Carter though.
Nah, man. I told you I think they going cornerback since what the name was taken. I think they go get Rodriguez.
So you think they're gonna panic and take a corner?
Yeah, I think they need a corner.
All right, we about to see.
We sure is. They go another suit.
There you go. Is that Christian? Yep,
Yeah.
Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez. So I think that's who they take.
Boy, the Falcons gonna have to pick it a little right now.
Yep. You don't take Jalen Carter, I'm jumping off the roof.
It's either Jalen Carter or Wilson. The Falcons got to take one of them two.
I can live with any one of them picks. I prefer Carter. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the pick in? Not yet.
They still on the clock.
Now, I will say this about the Falcons. I will not be surprised if they take the kid from Northwestern. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's the kid that can play either guard or tackle. He's interchangeable.
Let me tell you something, Mike.
What's up?
Man, I ain't even finished. Don't get my blood boiling, man. If we got the offensive lineman, man, Mike, don't do that, man.
And the only reason I'm saying that, man,
please, I'm begging you, bro.
It's a
Please,
possibility,
just stop, Shane. Just stop. Just stop, man.
We got to get Hennessy up off the roster, man.
Oh, my God. Y'all
or at a minimum, get Hennessy out of the starting rotation on that offensive line. We need a left guard.
Okay, the pick is in with the Raiders. Let's see what they doing. Shit. Y'all ain't
y'all.
But don't run my blood pressure up.
I got some pills over here for you if you need one.
Better be
a chill pill.
Man, let's see what these Raiders pick. So what these Raiders do gonna dictate what the Falcons gonna do.
Oh, they got a 2024 first round too.
Who, the Falcons?
Nah, the Cardinals.
Oh.
And they trade. So that's why they did gain. They gained 2 picks for next year. So I can see why they let that go. They ain't worried about it. They got 2 picks for next year.
Oh, okay.
So other than that, that was just stupid. I think it's Gonzalez, man. I think it's Christian Gonzalez. And that'll lead Jalen Carter to fall right to us. Boy, I tell you.
Man, the character's gonna get fixed. Gonna get straightened out. With this regime we got, that character issue with Jalen Carter gonna get straightened out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Come on, Brady. Get on out my bowl, man. So we on the clock. We on the clock.
If they draft a Bulldog in the first round, the Falcons ain't never drafted a Bulldog in the first round.
No. That defensive tackle number 3.
There we go. All right. We taking Jalen Carter, dog. We gotta take Jalen Carter.
They took Wilson.
We gotta take Jalen Carter on that inside.
What's nasty?
We on the clock.
That duck will fly, ain't he?
I get up.
That fresh cut.
Gotta get out my.
Look at him, chest all out. Put your shirt up.
All right, I'm going. All right, I got $1 on Jalen Carter. Who's gonna bet me?
Man, I'm so scared because it's us.
I don't bet nothing on them old damn Falcons.
Yeah, it's us, man. Ain't no telling
what now? What's the bet?
I got $1 that the Falcons draft Jalen Carter.
Okay, I'll take the bet.
If I were him, I wouldn't even want to be close to Athens right now.
So who you think they finna pick? I'm just curious.
Nolan Smith.
No, I guarantee it ain't gonna be Jalen Carter or Nolan Smith, man. I'm just being real. I'm a Falcon fan, been that way. I just don't see it happen.
Cause my thing is, if they gonna take an edge rusher, it's gonna be the kid from Iowa before they go with Nolan Smith.
Man, if they get Luca, whoever, man, Van Ness.
Yeah.
If they get Van Ness, man, I can't say I'm done with them because I don't see worse picks. But god dang, Come on, man.
So, best available on the board right now. Bijan Robinson, running back out of Texas. I don't see no running back going in the first round. Jalen Carter, what's that dude on the offensive lineman out of Northwestern? We know we ain't going quarterback with Will Levis. Broderick Jones, offensive lineman. We know we ain't going tight end. So, I don't know, man.
But here's my thing.
Oh, they finna get right now.
You crazy.
The Falcons ain't finna get no quarterback.
Levis. But here's the thing.
That's who the Falcons finna get right there, Jalen Carter.
And that phone, if he answering that phone, answer the phone, Jalen. Answer the phone, boy.
He's smiling at the phone, so he don't see something.
I know what.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's gonna be Jalen Carter, dog. It's gonna be Jalen Carter.
Hey, I tell you one thing. Man, come on, God. Lord, God, Jesus, do you hear me? This is your son talking to you.
Boy, you talking to the wrong God. You need to be talking to the one down on below ground.
Oh Lord.
The one who?
What? Man.
You got south.
Man, we trying to figure out how to get this money by Thursday.
By tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Friday.
Well, come on, man. Come on, ESPN.
Come on, Jalen Carter. Come on, Amelia. Come and go. Come on, Jalen Carter.
You singing coming?
Man, this is the Jalen Carter or Nolan Smith. One of them two.
God, come on, Jalen
Based
Carter.
on how Carter looked at his phone, I think it's him.
Yes. Say it again, sis. He looked at that thing smiling. The pick came in. They told him, "You ready to deal?"
Not that I care, but I think that's.
You better. You got to deal with him all year.
We're done. The season ain't even started, and we're done.
You have to deal with him for at a minimum the next 5 years. At a minimum.
Come on. What y'all waiting? Get out the TV. Get out these commercials.
Man, ESPN know they got enough money not to run commercials.
Ooh, wait. I might turn my camera on. I might get to see me bake dance in here. Come here, Mari. Come here. I got to get Mari on me for my good luck. Come here, man. Come on, man. Good luck, Sean. Good luck, Sean.
Man, this commercial shit killing me right now.
Call the Falcon about to falcon it up.
Hey, man. Telling you the good luck, Sean.
Look how you looking around.
Mars.
But
for his mama.
The commercial's killing me. How they gonna cut to a commercial with the Falcons?
I know.
They don't cut a commercial with no other team.
I know. Trying to build up this on anticipation so I can go on and stroke out.
All right. Let's see who we got. Who we get? Come on, Jalen Carter or Nolan Smith. I need Carter or Smith. Come on, Carter or Smith. No, do not mess with that cornerback out there.
Hush, Mike.
They finna get a kicker.
Hush, Shane. I'm trying to hear Mike TV.
If I get a running back.
I'm finna mute my microphone.
No.
Enjoying a little sweet Caroline. He seems to enjoy the meal chanting that just becomes so popular. Paintball march, here we go.
For the Atlanta Falcons pick, I'm joined by Chris and Shane from Big Brothers Big Sisters of Kansas City.
Oh my God! Why they doing all this with us?
The NFL and its teams work closely with Big Brothers Big Sisters of America as part of our work on social justice.
Get to the pick.
Inspire change. The Falcons are big-time supporters of the organization, and they're thrilled to have Chris and Shane making their pick. Okay, guys, take it away.
With the 8th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Bijan Robinson.
Oh, they got this to the running back, dog.
I said running back.
I just want my dollar.
Kira want a dollar, Mike.
Send cash out.
I'll put it in the chat. Just hold on.
Wow, they took the running back. Joe wide awake right now. Joe done jumped out the bed.
Are you serious?
Joe done jumped out the bed.
Joe called it. He called it now.
We really did not need him.
You know how the Falcons do.
He's the best athlete on the board, but we ain't need him though.
They just building us up, the tails down, per usual.
I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Mostly I had enough
Oh
already.
shit, you been on?
Yeah, I've been on. I just ain't been saying it. I just been watching. I'm gonna leave my thing up. I'm just gonna mute the mic. I'll be back in a minute.
All righty.
Man.
So Carter is still out there.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Philly take his ass.
Philly gonna take him. He gonna be right there with his old teammates. Watch.
Yeah, just because they lost 3 linemen on the free agency, I wouldn't even be surprised. They lost 3 tackles to free agency.
He finna go to Philly with his teammates.
Phelan Carter and goddamn this boy in the middle again.
Davis.
Yeah, Jordan Davis. Out of all the holes we got going, you took a running back.
I cannot take a running back in the first round and spend that kind of money on him because I'm not playing him every down.
You took a running back.
It sounds Falconish. It wouldn't be right.
Wow. You know what though? Cordell Patterson gone after this season. That's the storyline. Cordell Patterson done after this season as a Falcon. Wow. I don't like that pick, man. I really don't. Man, wow. I am stunned and shocked right now. Eagles finna take him, man. He gonna be down there with Jordan Davis.
He finna be with his old teammates.
Because Philly lost 3 defensive tackles to free agency. Cox and the 2 other people were free agents this year.
Yeah, that's who's gonna get him. Look, they ready to announce it too.
I'm with you about the Mel's converted. I'm one of these guys who don't believe, but there's just too much evidence that suggests that it's not. I'm in the second late first.
While we waiting on do they pick in a couple of years? I can very well see Chris Paul being in the draft from Chris County.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The kid is doing his thing.
Oh, there's a lot of kids right now in that class of 25, 26 that's going to be in the draft for sure. It's all about where they go to college at and get in the room. Man, I'm about to disconnect real fast because my aunt keeps calling me. So let me see what my aunt wants.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. I don't like that hat.
You gotta go over all them dreads he got stacked up on there.
How?
I'm talking about the design of it. That don't give me Atlanta Falcons.
How? How? You got
But then nothing has lately, so.
And then you got the number 2 rushing offense last year. You had the number 2 rushing offense, and you draft a running back.
I mean, good for the kid, but you know the Falcons. They Falcon stuff up every year in the draft for real. Like I don't know what kind of situation room they be in discussing what, but yeah.
Oh, you see
It's
the
never strategized right.
You see the pick in already. They know they ain't gonna let Jalen Carter go no further.
Right, he finna be with his teammates. About to be with his teammates, and Jalen Hurts will be back at the doggone Super Bowl. Put Mari down. You don't jinx Mari with that bad look.
I gave him back to his mama as soon as they made that dumb ass pick.
I mean, done my baby like that.
God, like you just sit back and look at shit and be like, we ain't getting this right. Obviously, something we doing wrong. Let us try to do something different this year.
That's always my train of thought. And for the life of me, especially with an organization as such, any of them actually, when you put your money into something, you don't want to keep blowing it. Like
exactly,
nobody want to win it or something. What's going on?
There you go.
Jalen Carter, look at this shit. Look at this. God, look at this.
Shaking his head. I'm shaking mine too.
Good God Almighty.
They try to torment that boy. Praise Jesus. Now go and be great. Stay out of trouble. Okay, mama, with that lace laid.
Okay, I see it.
Girl, I had it laid, honey. I can't wait to get my hair did on Saturday. Why they got to put that on the thing? They putting that stuff up. That's right, baby. Supposed to be number 1, but you in there. You number 9, but you in there.
Shit, should have been number 8.
Man, I gotta keep broadcasting this.
Okay, y'all didn't get who y'all wanted to get.
Yeah.
It possibly what did we lose our fans? I know Demetrius blocked. Anybody else been commenting? Hey guys, y'all still in tune with us, or y'all don't ate all them wings and y'all laying down on the sofa?
I don't even know who's watching right now, but man, I'm done.
Jalen Carter, call me. I got a good girl for you, Jada James. Should be a good girl for you.
Heck nah.
Get Jada a good boy. Jada, get him right.
And she
Y'all
got
be
both
right
of
up
her
there in
arms.
Philadelphia. Y'all did 2 hours from the house.
You heard me, sis.
Huh?
And she got both of her arms.
Right, girl. Oh my gosh. That little dumb stuff.
J-Bo said he's still here. Hey, J-Bo, we see you.
What you eating
Man.
on? What you got? You got some wings? Where your crazy friend at? Where what's his name? Deshaun at? Boy, Georgia players that with the Eagles, they about to be stout on their defense.
Man, that's supposed to be the Falcon right now. That's the wrong bird. It's the wrong bird.
Yeah. Oh, he just crying. I love it. I had counted that baby out. Love it. He crazy Eagles fan. I'm gonna have to go to an Eagles game.
Shit, be careful. That's all I can tell you.
I know.
If you ain't wearing green, be careful.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, did your drop off?
He said, hold on, didn't he?
Oh, okay. But I tell you.
That baby just crying. Oh my goodness. You covered, baby. You covered. Let me snap a picture of this so I can tell Jada to get in his DM.
You
like,
stupid.
Send him some encouraging words.
You stupid. Cold.
I'm be like, Jada about to be home too at the end of this summer. Well, she moving back home. So look, Jada, he just 2 hours away, boo.
Man, I can't believe the fact that they do pass go by.
Yeah, they did. Pick the doggone running back.
Tampa Bay better be happy. NFC South be happy. We did y'all a favor.
Child. It ain't gonna even matter with her.
All I can say is we did a favor to the NFC South.
The boy is a beast.
Regardless of his work ethic, he a beast. Yes, he is. Yep. I need to put me a cup of brown so I can go to sleep.
Look, you need to sip that off, don't you?
Man, what? I got to sip that off badly.
The Bears.
You had a defensive tackle that you had control over for 5 years, and you let them go.
The Bears better go with O lineman. If they don't, I'm pretty sure they finna go with secondary. My baby did crying.
Oh well.
Now I want to see where Nolan Smith go. I see where Nolan Smith go. I'm done.
I ain't staying up that late. I'm gonna tell you that now. The broadcast will end with Mo ends the live.
Oh yeah, he'll be back in 15 minutes. All right, the Bears pick is in. Let's see. I say they better go with the offensive lineman.
The Bears.
Yep, they did the right thing. The Bears did the right thing. All right, cool. Bears did the right thing and took an offensive line because they sure do need to get that offensive line fixed.
Okay.
But they went with the dude from Tennessee. I thought they would have went with the dude from Northwestern though.
He might be a mama's boy.
Oh snap! The Hawks down 1 point at the half. Hawks are down 67-68 at the half. Trey Young got 25 points, 4 assists, 1 rebound. Okay. Hawks trying to do something tonight.
The Titans, they're gonna go with a secondary.
Yeah, I got to lay off the Brown.
Look, tomorrow, Friday, you working from home or you going in the office?
You got to hit the office on Friday. But I ain't going to be there for long.
What I missed?
Got somewhere to be around 1:30-ish.
The Falcons falcon up they pick.
Oh, so they can get somebody else? Oh, snap.
No, man. It's all about
they pick.
Dro called it.
Oh, you talking about that running back? I saw that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dro called that.
Yeah.
Bad pick. As a Falcon fan, I am not happy with that pick. All I can say is that boy better have 1,000 yards. That boy better break the rookie rushing record. That's all he better do.
Well, he can do it in that division. Cause the Tampa ain't gonna have nothing, and Carolina ain't got no running backs.
No, I'm looking at the defense we got to play though. Tampa Bay still got a defense. Carolina and the Saints still got a defense. Those three teams ain't got no offense because they hurting that quarterback right now. But for the most part, they still got a defense. And how many games we lost by 3 points or less last year? Exactly. Man, should have went straight defense.
Y'all shouldn't have never got rid of Fourier and let him went to the Jaguars. How he become the leading tackler and y'all get rid of him? That's a Falcon thing.
Money at the time because of the salary cap that was handed down. We had no choice. Couldn't re-sign him. Couldn't match the offer.
Yeah. That guy, he just a big kid, y'all. He really is.
Who that?
Fourier. He's still like a little kid.
Yeah, I ain't feeling this pick at all.
What you predict with the Titans? Titans is who next? The Titans, and then who? I know Tampa ain't not to 19. We at what? 13? 12?
Something like
11.
that.
We at 11.
So you said with the Titans? All right, so with the Titans being on the clock, they either going to receive or offensive line.
Oh, okay.
Now they do have a chance. Now they may go quarterback. I don't know. They want to pay first round money to Levy or the hooker, but they primarily need
who is their quarterback now?
They really don't have one.
All right, I didn't think so.
So they're gonna be the quarterback situation gonna be jacked up for at least a year anyway. Whoever they decide to bring in, but they either go receiver, offensive lineman, or they're gonna go quarterback.
They said the pick is in.
So let's see who they pick. Cause I'm ready to go lay it down and drown myself in my sorrows. For real.
Y'all, I'm still here. I've changed locations. I had to come to my own house real quick.
Oh, look, your feelings must be so hurt. He ain't got back on.
He put them little crying emojis in the group chat and ain't said nothing else.
Man, I'm about to be right. I'm about to co-sign with yo.
Don't tell me y'all running.
They
Man,
running.
I'll leave the stream up that's running.
They
And like I
running.
said, it'll shut down when you hit it. But boy, this thing here done hurt me.
All right, Tennessee, what you got? Well, Tennessee need a quarterback. They might take Hooker then.
Well, they got a choice between Levis and Hooker. So, but like I say, either way it goes, they still got a year.
Yeah, but I think Tampa Bay, they've been talking to Hooker, so I think that's who they trying to get. But if Tennessee take him before that, this would be so exciting.
They did the right thing by going offensive line.
Oh, so Gonzalez is still out there, the DB. Oh, that's the guy from Northwestern.
That was funny right there. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's been interesting podcast land. Y'all see how these picks been going. So it has been very
interesting to say the least.
Mm-hmm. And you really can't even say, because it's been so many shakeups and surprises. But nevertheless, congrats to the ones who've already been selected.
For sure. Yeah, I'm finna get ready to go drown my sorrow. Mo, I will leave the video stream going as long as you stay live with it.
Man, y'all, I can't believe y'all going out like that, man.
Man, I gotta get up at 5:30 in the morning, man. It's all on my bedtime.
All right, the Lions pick in. Let's see who they got.
All right, okay.
And then
Lions going defense.
So they might get Nolan.
They could.
Nolan going.
But I would not be surprised if they went tight end though.
Nolan going to the Chiefs.
Do what?
Nolan going to the Chiefs.
You think so?
I don't know. They're talking.
The Chiefs ain't got no pick no time soon.
Yeah, no.
He might be gone before the Chiefs get a pick, unless something happen.
What? They went running back? Wow.
Out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs.
That there is a shock. He ain't even there. That is shocking.
He ain't there. Nope.
He probably wasn't expecting this early.
He in Georgia. He in Dalton, Georgia.
Wow.
Wow. I did not see him going that early. This early.
So he was at Georgia Tech originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and transferred to Alabama.
Quick feet.
Listen, that Bama fan.
Fish. Yo, you all right, yo?
No.
Oh, he back.
Yeah, he back.
Yo, I'm trying to get off. Yo, I'm trying to get off too.
It's crazy because if you see the Lions just took Jahmyr Gibbs and they comparing him to like Dro was trying to say to that Christian McCaffrey and stuff like that. You don't take Bijan Robinson, man. You could have got Jahmyr Gibbs in the second round if you didn't take Bijan Robinson in the first round like that.
I'm quite happy. 3 of my boys don't win first round.
And he was shocked. He wasn't expecting to go this. He ain't even there.
Like I say, I'm pleased. 3 of my boys don't win in the top 10. Well, top 11. I'm pleased. What more can I ask for? That's why I say more down. Baby smart, old Saberter.
Oh gosh, I feel sick on the stomach. Feel sick on the stomach.
Oh wow! Yeah,
I'm okay with the running back, you guys. Maybe it'll fit into whatever grand scheme they're trying to come up with. If not, we're just gonna be some suckers for another year. Go Falcons!
Well, they have some faithful fans, so I mean, you have to give them that.
It's stressful. It's very stressful, but we face it.
See, that running back guy probably can do the dirty bird again.
Look, Jessica on Facebook venting about him too.
Like, make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't give a. You can't even come up with nothing to make this make sense, man.
Nothing at all. I can't fathom it. I can't even BS with the pick.
There's no reason for it, man. You got the second top rushing offense last year, and you go and you
take a running back.
You last in interception. All the shit you last in, you don't go to address that. You go address what you was the best at. Come on, man. Make that make sense.
That's why I say he better set the record for the rookie rushing record. He better break it. Oh man, we could have had Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith. Kind of help on that defensive line.
Yeah, the Eagles about to be contenders again.
Yeah, I'm about to go drown my sorrows.
I don't know why Atlanta act like they don't like UGA players. Like, you got a home school in your state and you run away from picking Georgia players for some reason.
And here's the crazy thing. You let another NFC team pick from your school, and that team just played in the damn Super Bowl with your players from your backyard, and you still won't pick them. Make that make sense, man. Please. I'm still trying to figure out how
it don't.
Only in
running back, man.
Only in Georgia.
Yeah, I'm about to go get in bed. Suck my thumb.
14th Tink.
And Mike, you saying he better break the rookie record So what? If we had a good rushing offense, we know what the offense is gonna be on the rushing. You had that. That ain't gonna
I
stop
know.
nobody from scoring on you. That ain't gonna stop from losing close games. Like that ain't gonna
I'm
get you
with
no
you on
credit.
that. I'm with you on that. I totally agree. That's why I'm sitting up here pissed off.
My Lord.
Cause that pick made no sense. When I say I can't even BS with that pick, I can't. I can't find a way to justify it.
I'm gonna put this in perspective of what my team just did, and I can't say my team because it's all team. Let me tell you what we just did. You got a house.
Fucked up the church's money.
Hey man, you got a house. You got a broken window. You got your grass need cut. But guess what? You got a nice AC in that mug. You just upgraded your AC, and your grass and your damn window still bust out the house.
Green Bay picked him.
He ain't that either.
No, they trying to make him a new Clay Matthews. That's what they trying to do.
Yeah.
Green Bay gonna tell him, let your hair grow long so you can be the new Clay Matthews. Cause
that is a thing now because we had several year players that had like the little mullet style. So I said, y'all are my tribe because I had my little mullet last weekend.
No, the thing is with Green Bay haven't had a good pass rusher since Clay Matthews. So they know they.
Andre went up there and balled out for him last year. Before he got hurt.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, but he wasn't really blitzing that much. He's sitting back in pass coverage making plays.
I mean, he making tackles and stuff. They took Quay Walker last year, who was the leading tackle. You know, like you sharing up your defense. Here's my thing. You didn't get Jordan Love no help on that offensive line and some receivers.
No, they're gonna do that. I think Green Bay draft smart, in my opinion. So I think they're gonna address it. They're not gonna fix it, but they're gonna address it in this draft tomorrow and Saturday.
Get what we addressed.
Nothing.
Our best.
Some bull sugar.
I'm talking about we already got a nice running game.
Some bull sugar.
I might get better. Man. I might get better tomorrow.
I gotta go to that app.
This a trade pick.
Do you even the Falcons don't pick until the 44th pick tomorrow, the 13th pick tomorrow? You know how many people gonna be off the board by then?
A lot.
Everybody named Mama.
That can be beneficial and actually help us.
I'm saying, I'm talking all this about don't draft no offensive lineman. I'd rather you draft the offensive lineman than the running back. Because we do need help at the offensive line. We don't need no help at no running back.
None. At least not this. At least not this upcoming season anyway.
Not at the number 8 pick anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Robert.
My Lord.
Boy, I'm gonna call this thing a night, man. I can't
You
do
been
it.
standing there for the last 10 minutes. Go on and go.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the ESPN streaming. It'll end with it'll go off with more in live, but man, I gotta go drown my sorrows and get ready for tomorrow.
I just said if I ain't have to work tomorrow, I'll be Brian looking with you, but
I can't even drink no more liquor because it's past my bedtime.
We almost had 3 hours anyway.
It don't matter. I mean, you know what? Hey, as I always say, peace up, A-Town down. Y'all be good with it. Be easy.
Peace out.
Good night, Mike, and thank you for my money. I appreciate it.
You welcome. You welcome for your 4 quarters.
I love y'all. I'm glad we back on. Like Mo,
Roger Jones. Okay.
Go ahead, Georgia. Go ahead, Latonia, Georgia. Just shut us down, man. Just shut us down, man. I can't even. Just shut it down. We've been on 3 hours, man.
We finna be on 3 hours.
We'll shut it down in 10 minutes at 3.
So Broderick Jones the pick for the Steelers?
That's what it's looking like. But we're about to see.
Hello.
But you know,
Hey.
some ain't show the commercials through nobody but George. I mean, nobody but the fan.
Hey, but
They already knew it was some bull crap.
Did y'all see that time the Falcons picked the running back when they already had the number 2 rushing offense in the league? Y'all remember that time?
Yeah.
Man.
I thought you were going to bed.
Y'all remember that time Bobby Boucher showed up at the Bourbon Bowl? I'm kidding.
I'm gone. On that note there, I'm out. Y'all enjoy yourselves. I'm out. On that
All
note.
right, good night.
3 minutes.
Later.
You might well wait 3 minutes.
And
Yeah, you can shout out to Cam Cannon when Broderick Jones get picked.
Let's end this thing the right way.
We at 2:51.
Good God Almighty. We took a running back.
Let it go, yo. Let it go.
Hey, he might be the next Jamal Anderson.
I wouldn't give a flying. You know what he was. Jamal Anderson had one good year.
Well, I'll be happy about that because Jamal Anderson was good.
Yeah.
And I made reference of him earlier, so
Yeah, you did that too. But one thing about it, did we win anything with it?
Yeah, made it to the Super Bowl, but lost.
okay. So making it to the Super Bowl don't really count no more for the Falcons because of
Yes, that's why
the most recent debacle. But at least that one wasn't as bad as that one.
Yeah, they got Broderick.
Yeah,
Hey.
Shout out Latonia, Georgia.
He got a rings on his finger, them two natties on his finger.
Let me send Jada his picture too, because Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is just 2 hours away from us.
Oh, she don't move where you at?
Yeah, she's moving back home. I'm gonna have her hooked up, honey.
Let's see, here go the thing. Look at what Philadelphia and Pittsburgh doing. They always drafting Georgia players. look at their franchise over the last couple of years and where they been.
Cause they know Georgia got that stick.
Look at us though. We drafted running back. And we got a number 2 rushing offense in the league. Lord, Jesus, take the wheel.
All right, where you think Stetson go?
Stetson going in the 5th or 6th round also.
What if he end up going first round? You'll be happy then?
He ain't going first round.
I wouldn't even.
He ain't even going second round. I'll give him maybe a 3rd round.
Unfortunately, he won't even go 3rd round. Because when you start drafting 3rd round, 4th round quarterbacks, you're really looking at them to be the backup. And where Stetson gonna fit in that though? Like, he gonna be a 5th round player where they gonna think he gonna be a 3rd quarterback. Now don't get me wrong. I think the kid gonna make some moves and end up being a starter in the league one day and have a decent career. Cause the kid got a work ethic that won't stop. But we drafted a running back.
Keep saying we drafted a running back.
Let it go.
How you let that go? How you let that one go? Good God Almighty. I'm talking about I've been a laughing stock of my whole neighborhood, still cheering for the Falcons all my life. And they go and do some stuff like this right here.
Yeah, I had to mute myself. I was laughing so hard.
Oh, okay. Okay, Shan. See how you do it. I see how you do it.
Well, I'm sorry for you, yo, because I just moved in this neighborhood, and if they don't know, they're going to find out real soon how we feel about football.
Do your thing, sis. Do your thing.
It just sucks because we down here, so me repping Thomasville High don't really mean shit to nobody in close proximity.
Not in Leon County, because they got a lot of schools there.
Yeah, and they also
My Lord.
TCC plays schools from down here, but we don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we play them in basketball, and it'd be like the little holiday games or whatever, but we don't play them in football at all.
Oh, okay.
Tell y'all screen, yo.
What?
You heard?
What'd you say, bro?
I said I got something to tell y'all when we get off.
All right, that'll do.
Well, who you gonna talk about that we can't hear?
Hey, Shakira.
I say offline.
Yeah.
You my sister now. You know I got nothing but love for you, but I ain't gonna let down the fact that y'all put my baseball team out to play all yesterday.
No, we beat them.
Listen,
they lost.
We beat them the first game.
Yeah, they lost the third game though.
Yeah, we're on to the second round. We play Saturday.
Listen to them.
Yeah.
See, listen. One, I've played softball for almost 20 years. So baseball is ultimately my first love.
Same here, sis.
Me too.
I'm sorry that y'all had to come down here and get that work. But if you Google Thomasville High baseball, you'll see exactly what we're working with. We don't ever slip when it comes to baseball.
That's how Moultrie baseball is.
But y'all beat us 1-0 though, so I got to tip my hat to you. Y'all did your thing, but you know.
That was the nail in the coffin. What about that first game?
Oh, the first game 13-2. Then we walked it off on y'all 3-2, and then y'all beat us 1-0.
1-0.
So all that mean y'all had y'all number one pitcher. Y'all had him up in that first game, and he made us look like you know what.
Hey, but get what though? It happened for the good. Cause Tuesday, tomorrow they get their equipment tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
That first game they were coming off of prom. You know they were coming off prom weekend.
Oh yeah.
Well, I just hope sorry that we had to do it to y'all, but I hope that those kids get back to the state championship game and they actually get what they deserve. Because if y'all don't remember, the coach cheated us. Our home coach messed us up in the state championship game like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you like this.
Count.
I know Redan has dropped down to 2A, if I'm not mistaken. So y'all got a good shot in 3A. But I'm gonna tell you, that Pike County Pirates in our region, you better watch them.
So I was looking at y'all boy Phil stuff the other day because so remember I was telling y'all about the other podcast from Thomasville. So Phil posts in their group on he posts anything because I saw him asking about who has the most live tailgate or whatever in the South. He posted I think postseason list or something, and Thomasville High is not on it. I don't know. You said Pike County. I have to go back and look to see if they made the list, but we for sure didn't.
Yeah.
Yo, what your name is on here? Bartholomew.
Bill is biased any damn way. Oh, there go Nolan. There go Nolan.
Yeah, that joke clean up.
Yeah, the whole family. Because I was about to ask about dress code with the last boy that got drafted.
But Nolan sitting up playing card with his mama, but that's what I'm talking about.
She could have wore a better shirt.
No, she could have buttoned that jacket up.
But she got them goddamn girls out.
She could have buttoned that jacket up.
She advertised.
Yeah, because you can wear those kind of camisoles under those blazers and stuff. She could have just buttoned it up.
You know you're gonna be getting on TV. Girl.
She trying to get that boy stepdaddy.
I'll be a huckleberry.
But he better than my son, because my son will be like, Mom, go change your shirt. Or he'll be like, button up your jacket.
Well, first of all, they playing cards. That says a lot.
The pick is in. They happy to the mug, so they must got who they wanted.
Mm-hmm. He finna go to New York.
I don't think so. I think they take a receiver. You know, they got Aaron Rodgers now. So
they do.
He gonna cry. He gonna want him a receiver. It might be the kid out of Ohio State right here.
Not really the quarterback they had.
Oh yeah, he was dead anyway. I don't even see why they drafted him. He had one good year at BYU, and they just said, "Oh, he the number 2 pick in the draft," and now you got rid of him already.
Overrated.
I can see the receiver from Ohio State here. I don't know what they finna pick, but I know what we did. We took a running back.
Oh, child.
My Lord.
Mr. Robert said, watch out for the Peach County Trojan. Look at that Trojan fan.
My Mike, you all right over there?
Miss Robert, Mike gone.
Oh, we had 3 minutes. All right, good people. We're gonna
3
see
hours.
I said little pick and then we're gonna shut it down.
Yeah, let that pick go through because hopefully it's gonna be another Georgia bye.
We totally enjoy y'all sticking with us for these first 3 hours of the draft.
And we are so happy to be back on. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. We will be bringing y'all shows weekly to update some spring practices and things like that. As well as we'll get with the crew and see we may be getting back on tomorrow to bring some more draft coverage.
Tell a friend to bring a friend.
Raining here in DC, so I'm good with it.
My sister taking over DC.
As she should.
As she should.
Child, these jokers are here. And I had my first road rage experience this morning on the way to work.
Okay, the pick is in. I think we get a receiver, but I would love to see Nolan Smith here.
Yeah. Or Tampa Bay might get him at 19.
Oh, my God. That just really will make the night. I know I'm giving me some liquor then.
Oh, look at that little boy in his suit. Oh, cutie. Look at it.
And he hyping the crowd.
Oh, no, little hype man.
Let me find out you spliffs by spliff. Spliff star for Busta Rhymes.
The boy got a bang, don't it?
He do got it hanging over his face.
That's why AJ be cutting little Braden hair. His little friend.
His little friend.
It's Braden for me.
Yeah, Braden. We don't get him that little nickname, had it.
Hey, here's the thing, though. Like I said, Will Levis, who was projected to be in the top 5, where he go now?
Well, he might make it at the very end of the first round.
Somebody might move back in and take him, though.
Yeah, he might get it. You know, and Tampa Bay could take him because they need a quarterback, but they've been talking to Hooker, so I think Hooker is who they trying to get. You're a little too high. I need you to read that card right.
Oh, right. I was about to say, whose kid is this?
Read that doggone card right. He trying to get his little 15 minutes of fame.
Linebacker. I mean, you passed on Nolan Smith for that guy, so I don't know what to say about the Jets.
I ain't no Jets fan anyway.
Exactly.
Oh, here, black dude though. Let's see. Who is he? Will
McDonald the fourth.
Well, good people, y'all ready to close it out?
Yeah, man.
Might as well.
Yeah, because y'all got to go to bed and stuff. Me and sis hanging tight.
Yeah, we are, child. We like.
I ain't got to go to bed.
I work from home tomorrow. I work from home tomorrow.
Listen, my brother laughing at you most. I ain't got to go to bed.
I work from home tomorrow, child.
I do got to get up at 6 though to find my son's school clothes.
Oh, that's so sweet. It's the end of the school year. Them kids ain't wearing nothing but sweatpants and pajamas.
Not through Peach College school system they ain't.
Oh, okay. That's all my son wore was sweatpants. And they wasn't even supposed to wear sweatpants.
Yeah, no. It's different now though.
Sweatpants and slides.
Well, we're gonna close us out.
I have the honor of closing us out for our first show, if you all don't mind. But ladies first, so if any one of y'all want to take it, you feel free.
Go right on ahead there, bruh.
Thank each and every one of you all for joining us tonight, riding with us on this 3-hour special edition of Friday Night Light Podcast, bringing you the coverage of the NFL draft. please join in with us. We are back live and going every week. We'll be bringing you content of spring practice in these next couple of weeks, getting into the summer workout and going into the next year of the football season. As you all saw, we took a running back, and I don't understand it. So with that being said, until the next time, the Falcons are going to be the Falcons. Like, what else can we say?
Oh, Lord, the Commander's about to get this quarterback. Oh, they go Herndon. Are we at what number are we at? Because Tampa Bay supposed to be looking at Herndon.
Well, all right then, good people.
All right, people. We will talk with y'all later. Y'all have a good night. As always, be good, be safe, and love you guys for checking in with us.
And stay prayed up.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Tune in. This is your Friday Night Live podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a meeting.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.